Berliner Jossen Slang, ich glaube nicht wahr, das hältst du nicht auf. Was willst du? Willst mal rollen? Berliner Jossen Slang. Ich glaube nicht wahr, das hältst du nicht auf. Berliner Jossen Slang. Kickst du mal schräg an oder was? Berliner Jossen Slang. Ich komm mit ner Baseballkeule statt einem Blumenstrauß.
You are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation. Go on and
Wait a minute. Know me? I saw your comment, know me. You know what I mean?
I'm the
no,
DJ.
I ain't drinking my pain away. I'm not drinking. Yo, this fucking shit on her head is real bright. I don't need to see that shit this morning. All that negativity is gonna make me have a bad week, yo. And I'm going on
DJ.
vacation.
He's the rapper.
Listen, Slim.
Happy Monday. What up,
and for all y'all, I was on time, damn it. I just sat in the parking lot and tried to get compose myself together because after hearing
like
Kiki, because Kiki's gonna come in here and fucking glow this morning. You know
no, He went to a funeral yesterday. He's sad. Good morning, it's Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. And if you see us at 9:17, it must mean one thing.
We fucking late, damn it. That's what it fucking means.
Real Talk Uncensored on RIT Radio Network. What it do?
Oh, God damn it. Here we go.
Okay, well, I'm Kiki.
I'm Tone.
And that is...
What's his name? Alfredo!
I couldn't say chicken because he's human. Alfredo's white, right?
It is white. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Why did you? Oh, God damn it.
Good morning, Alfredo.
Good morning. Yo.
Did he just give me the peace sign, though?
Like, yo, Alfredo? Okay.
You don't like that either?
Yeah,
One day I'm going to come up with some shit that he like.
I really don't think he cares for that at all.
It's all right.
Okay.
How was your weekend, buddy?
Rainy, wet, fucked up. Well, I didn't do shit.
Ian is doing a number on us.
He just won't leave.
And it's 40 degrees outside. Like, when I got up this morning, listen, Linda.
What the fuck did summer ever do to us? You know what I mean? It just kept it 100. Now it's freezing outside. Nigga, like, what? Somebody just turned the heat off.
See my post.
Nah, nigga, it's disrespectful.
I said it went from 95 to 55 like it just seen the state trooper.
Damn, yes. We gonna slow your ass down. Look, I want the heat back, yo. 'Cause this is some cold bullshit.
Well, I was off yesterday. I went to watch the game. I left. I think I had long-term goals. I was trying to slow walk it with the drinks or whatever. And
what happened?
because a
sounds
Redskin
like you
fan. No, can I get to that part?
Okay, well, go ahead.
Because a Commander fan failed and bet me. He's like, yo, shots is blah, blah, blah. And y'all kept on not. And we kept on, yeah. And I had to take these shots. Yeah, my night ended early. I promise you, I sent 2 drunk texts. One was 2 drunk texts. And then I laid down, did not set my alarm clock. I have to be up by 4 to get to work by 6, right? I woke up at 12:30, and I've been up ever since. Could not go back to sleep. So, how about them Cowboys?
I'm trying to fucking... The fuck?
It's football season again, yo.
Nah, you know what? You know what? Here's what... Let me start in on these Commanders.
Okay. The
name
Washington
is false.
Steelers.
The false name, that's a false name because you didn't command shit. You're getting commanded. What made you think this bitch ass quarterback? Well, you know, first off, I'm not even. The offensive line is trash. So the trash bag thing with the Commanders in the trash bag is absolutely perfect because this team is trash. You know what I mean? All the bells. All the bells. That's what we doing this morning.
I'm the DJ.
You the DJ this morning? Oh, makes sense. Okay. I am fucking fed up. Guess what? Do not associate me with the Commanders no more. Welcome home. Let's go Giants.
Y'all did a good job yesterday.
Yeah, the fuck we did.
You a Giants fan now?
I was born and raised in New York City. Don't ever question that. I am a fucking Giants fan. Fuck them Commanders.
Is this official?
Let's go.
Is this official?
It's official. Let's go. I had it. I can't do it no more. I've supported that team for years. I can't do it anymore. I am completely done. Going back home.
There was like 4 or 5 people where I was yesterday that denounced their fanship or fandom to the Commanders yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just done. I'm done.
Well, I got my friends who do it every couple years. I have a homegirl who burned her jersey. My homeboy Russ don't watch football no more because of it. Happy birthday, Spider. Sorry. My homeboy Russ didn't want to watch football no more. Like he doesn't, and he doesn't associate or affiliate with no team. He's like, fuck the Cowboys. He did.
I'm still gonna be saying fuck the Cowboys to the motherfucking pit.
I mean, you have to. You're still in our division, my guy.
I mean, well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go Giants. Let's go Giants. Going back home, and that's where the fuck I'm staying.
Okay.
Going back home, and that's where I'm staying. Fuck these Commanders. These niggas is just...
What will you do with all the bullshit paraphernalia you got? Like, is that just it's going to go in the museum? That's going to be in the...
It's going to be in a museum, like a Hall of Fame type shit, man. It's not even Hall of Fame or Hall of Shame type joint. Just know that, you know what I mean? It'll be motivation to where I used to be, and now I'm not there no more.
No,
Don't go back there no more.
Here's a plus, though, because I'm sure all that stuff say Redskins, so it's okay.
It does. I own no commander shit. No command. Although that black jersey was fucking fire.
Hey, I'm getting one.
That black jersey was fire. I can't even knock him for that. The black jersey was fire. You know what I mean? But I've not purchased anything commander shit. I walked in the store the other day. I walked in the Liz and I picked up this hat and I was like, yo, this shirt is kind of fire. I just couldn't do it. My wallet was like, you gonna support these niggas? They can't even win you a fucking football game, bro. Don't do it. Put it back on the shelf, walked out. Fuck them.
I'm gonna get me one of those black jerseys. I just need to go on sale, though.
The black jersey is fucking fire. You know what I mean?
I just need to go on sale.
That's what it is. See, even Scooter said he's a free agent.
Scooter is
Scooter's fed up too, yo. Like, Scooter's fed up too. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Slow-mo is fed up. We done with it. We are done with the shit. You know what I mean? He is a free agent fan. There it is.
Okay. Well, there's always the Cowboys, which you probably will never come over to, but there's the purple people. Baltimore, there's the Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens?
Mm-hmm. My lip stuck.
He ain't gonna go there, though. He ain't gonna go there.
Why not? It's in the same...
He's not gonna go there. He's not gonna go there. He's gonna be a free agent fan, but he's just not gonna
He's not gonna go. He just doesn't wanna...
I don't see him being a Ravens fan. I don't see him cheering the Ravens on. Don't see it.
Did you guys see how my boys, my other sons, did not give up yesterday?
Who's your other sons? Detroit?
Yes.
Oh, God. Yes, we're doing this again.
That's my sons. Come on, Alfredo.
Really?
Them my sons. We can't hear you. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. He came on to my podcast show, No Filter.
Yeah.
And say you do not have two teams.
I don't.
But she's saying she has two teams now.
I said my other boys, my sons.
No.
I said,
you trying to find a loophole for your bullshit.
They're my sons.
All right, Slim. You trying to find a fucking loophole for your bullshit. That's what you're doing, yo.
We're not gonna.
That's your other team, though. You claim that as your other team.
You got another team?
But nah, I left and went back home, nigga. I'm not claiming. I've never sat here and claimed two teams. I've claimed one, and now I'm only claiming one. I denounced the other one, and I'm claiming the other one. That's it.
So who the fuck is Chad Powers?
Who?
Who the fuck is Chad Powers?
That sounds like a superhero name.
That's like y'all third string quarterback.
Who is that?
Because you don't got no quarterback now. Everybody's hurt. What you call this is concussed. Daniel, nerdy ass.
Like what? What is wrong?
Daniel Jones is concussed. Y'all back up the other one.
All right.
Hurt himself. What's his name?
I don't know. We're not.
The Giants. His new team.
Oh.
Yeah. Daniel Jones is concussed.
She really put
the backup.
On this.
The backup is he was doing good too. Yeah, it ain't Geno Smith, is it? Who y'all backup? You don't even know?
Where, yo? I just came over there. So what the fuck? Give me a week or two, yo. Damn, like, come on, man. Look, God.
School, yo.
Thank you. I'm supposed to know everything. Like, yo, come on, man.
Dang, I mean,
walk me around this motherfucker. Yo, Giants fans, y'all gotta help me out a little bit.
Quiz. You never had a pop quiz?
Nigga, if not on the first day, nigga.
Who's your backup?
What the fuck?
Who's your backup?
You know what I mean?
The Ravens?
The purple people.
The purple people?
Purple people.
Oh,
my lip gloss is making my lips shit.
It is. What is it? I know who he is. I just forgot his name right now.
Why is Mahomes on? Well, Mahomes did show his ass, though. He did show his ass. I gotta give him that.
Come on. Listen, they was out for blood. They had redemption on their brains, and they probably didn't even eat last night.
Yeah.
And they did it. Did you watch the Vikings game?
Let me
that
ask.
funky, stupid ending to the Vikings game?
I don't give a fuck, but I'm still a Kirk Cousins fan.
Okay.
I've always said that.
I like that.
I've always said that I was a Kirk Cousins fan, and we should have never got rid of Kirk, but I said that. But later for that, though.
Are you saying that because he has some stupid seasons too? We're like, what do you mean?
Not as bad as what we got now, or what we had. Well, shit.
He had 2 4,000-yard passing seasons. How you get rid of that?
And they did. But
And they did.
because they didn't want him. And now look at the shit. As long as here's what I'm gonna say about these fucking shitty ass Commanders. I'm sorry for you Commander fans. Fuck y'all. But as long as Daniel Snyder owns that fucking team.
Who?
Daniel Snyder.
Okay.
Don't do that. That's just more. Look, as long as that motherfucker owns the team, you're never gonna win. It's always gonna be shit.
Who came behind Cousins? Was it Campbell?
No.
Or Smith? Did Smith come behind? No.
What? Huh?
Campbell
was years ago.
And so was Kirk Cousins. He been gone for a minute.
Kirk Cousins have been more recent than Campbell was.
Who came after Kirk Cousins?
Wasn't that Heineke?
No, he passed away.
Huh?
It was Alex Smith.
No.
Alex Smith, that's right. It was Alex.
The guy that died, may he rest in peace. Wasn't he after him?
Who?
The black dude that got killed, that got hit.
Him? No.
That got hit by the truck.
It was Alex Smith, then him.
What's his name again? Hasselbrecht? No.
It wasn't Hasselbeck.
The first round draft pick.
May he
you're
rest
talking
in
about.
peace, because he passed.
Yeah.
Come on, Scooter. What's his name? Shame on
I don't even remember anymore because I'm no longer a fan and I don't give a fuck anymore.
Went to the Steelers and all.
He went to the Steelers. He was a first round bust. You know what I mean? Period. And that was that.
Nobody said, damn, not Campbell. I remember Campbell for a lot of good reasons.
Haskins was his name. Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins.
So
where was he? Wasn't he after Cousins?
He was well after Cousins.
Well after
Alex
Cousins.
Smith, then Haskins.
It was Alex Smith.
Oh.
But then when Haskins came, it was Heineke.
Heineke took over because
Yes.
Alex Smith got hurt.
Yes.
Corcoran said, you must remember all the black quarterbacks.
And
Y'all
then
have to.
so here's the thing, because Alex Smith was a decent quarterback until he got hurt. He was decent.
He was. Good comeback, great story. So let's name some black quarterbacks real quick. Geno Smith, Teddy Bridgewater, Lamar Jackson.
I'm
talking about current.
Current?
Yeah. Dak Prescott. We call him black.
Is he? That's your man. That's your man. So can you answer that?
Tyrod Taylor.
No.
That's
go
who
back
the
to,
fuck.
Go
That's
back.
who the fuck was that got hurt, right?
Yo, go back to is Dak black?
His mama was white. His daddy black. I think he black, but I don't know. Sometimes Dakota Prescott look
Really?
very
That's what we
mountainish.
do it?
He
All right.
act mountainish too.
All right. Okay.
Oh, let me say this too. And the porn star got hurt. Did he come back in? Brait? He looks like a porn star.
Who looks like a porn
Brait
star?
is the tight end for Bucks. The one with the porn mustache.
I don't know. Kiki.
What?
Why does he look like a porn star, Kiki?
Because he got the porn mustache. You know the old
Because he
back
got
in
the
the day.
porn
Yes,
mustache?
he got the shaved sides. Can you put a picture of Brait up, please? Brate. The shaved side. He think he's a receiver. I think. No, he's a tight end. He's a receiver. He's a tight end. He's
Make up your mind, damn it. Make up your mind. Is he catching or is he pitching? I want to know now. Fuck.
Look, Karan said
Somebody said Russell Wilson.
Dak is blackish. Yeah. Okay, so let's go there. Okay, is Russell Wilson black?
Yo, Karan, did you say Diane Haskins?
He did.
Yo.
Okay, so Geno Smith, Teddy.
What?
We're concussed this morning. Teddy
will.
Bridgewater, Tyrod Taylor, Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson.
How many of them won the Super Bowl? Is Patrick Mahomes considered black?
No,
But what is he? What is he then?
he in
He's
the
mulatto?
same. He in the same club.
Is he mulatto?
He in the same club with Dak.
So are they
And
black? Are they black?
I mean, sometimes.
Or are they mulatto? They just mulatto.
No, because they ain't white, they black. That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
That's because they ain't white, they black. Can you find Brait? Can you find him?
Okay.
Oh, I think my truck might be ready. The guy is calling me. I think my truck might finally
Which
be
truck?
ready. My Tahoe.
Your Tahoe?
Yeah, got a new one. Got some.
Okay.
Look, he's calling me now.
Is he putting the Black Widow shit on it?
say?
Yeah, I see it. I saw the missed call. You know what I mean?
He's
But
on
are you getting the Black Widow shit all over the
I'm
truck?
getting it. Frank Value. Yes.
Okay, you better pick up the truck.
Yes.
Now we're gonna. So Will Funk said Mahomes is black.
Okay.
So they have a black quarterback that has won the Super Bowl recently.
Okay. Lamar Jackson? No. They didn't
No.
win with him. Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. So yeah. Okay. You know what I mean?
Gino? No.
You're reaching again. You're reaching again. I love you. All right. Random question.
Yes.
Which
Okay.
colors what color jerseys does your team wear every time they lose? It doesn't matter what color jerseys the fucking Commanders had.
Your
White,
team.
burgundy, black, gold. Name one. Name them all.
Your team. You're no longer.
I am no longer.
I know.
But I
Separation
get
anxiety.
You know what I mean? And so I can't answer those questions for the G-men because this is my first day. And being my first day, I have to go back and do some research. Lord rest my boy Jamie. Lord rest is dead. But I know Jamie is like, yes, he finally came back. You know what I mean?
I'm sure your whole block. Mona, I'm sure your whole block. It's like, yeah.
They like this. Yeah,
Look, can you,
porn star.
look at the mustache.
That's a porn stash to you?
Yes.
It looks like turf, Astro turf over his top left.
Bro. And he got hurt last night.
All right,
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what color my team wears? I think if we come out there with them silver pants, God help us. You said jersey though, so we usually wear the
Y'all the only one that wears silver pants.
yeah that uniform. Yo, that as soon as we got on silver pants, I just turned the TV.
That's kind of gay. I'm just gonna say it.
Honestly, like I said this to you, I rather they wore those or all white pants. I do not like that blue silver when they wear the home whites. It doesn't make sense.
I like
See?
that.
See?
I like that.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because your team can wear whatever the fuck they want and they still lose.
Damn,
That's what it is.
we're gonna have to.
Did you know?
We have to get you some.
Did you know?
Some hugs. Gotta take you to the puppy
I'm not-
room.
the
You ever been
puppy
to the
room?
puppy
Like,
room
what
is
the
when
fuck?
people are just full of the and the puppies just help them.
No, get your ass away from me, you little fucker. Pissed on my foot.
They had a puppy room at Towson. My daughter used to go to the puppy room.
Did you know? History is just a list of stuff agreed upon.
It is.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Did you know that, Alfredo? Because we're gonna go back to the boycott of the movie, right?
Okay.
It's just a whole bunch of shit people agree on. That's all. And I tell it my way.
Or shit that happened in the past that you was like, yeah, it did. Okay, agree on.
They did it in the Bible.
Okay.
I mean, it was.
Okay.
Did you know
What?
that the Packy chip, the chip that's extra hot, you only get one?
Yeah.
They say don't eat it. People are being rushed to the hospital behind that chip.
Yo, first off, do you see what it does to the people after they eat that shit? Like, I'm not going to eat that. I'm put myself through that torture.
Oh, you guys didn't catch the download a couple of weeks ago.
What's that?
The download show here on
Okay, so I missed it. So tell me. They did it?
Trump and
Down low?
Sandra, yeah, the download.
The download show, yeah.
Okay, no.
Yeah, so Trump and Sandra, they had a little taste of the chip.
And what happened?
Oh God, is there video? I would like to see
yeah,
Trump's
there's
face.
video.
I'd like to see Trump's face after eating a
I'm
piece of
gonna
that
buy
chip.
us one, Tom.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
I'm gonna buy us one.
Actually,
Why?
I think there's
Wait a
one
one.
still in the fridge.
Is it?
Wait, what?
Don't get
Pause.
it.
Time
Whose
out.
is it?
Whoa,
We can pay
whoa,
Trump,
whoa.
so,
Oh,
but I
damn.
think
Whoa.
the cool thing is that they have a unique flavor every time you order one. So it's best to try to get your own.
Let's talk about this for a minute, Kiki, because you wanted to say us. That was plural. That means more than one.
This show
I didn't agree to
is
that.
Real
That's
Talk
Real Talk Uncensored. It
That's
doesn't say
Kiki.
eat fucked up shit uncensored.
That's Kiki and that's Tom right there.
Yeah.
So if that's us,
It's us. It is us.
that's Kiki.
You're right, but I'm not eating that shit. I will watch you eat it all day long. I will put a gallon of milk right there and be like, when you're ready. you can have the milk.
No.
Fuck, I look like eating
Tom.
that death shit. shit in Great
I had
Falls.
one in Myrtle too.
Tweeter. What
Tweeter say?
Tweeter said Rico James is doing a challenge. What challenge is Rico doing? I'm going to hit Rico up and ask him what challenge he's doing.
Hey, Funk says Detroit and Las Vegas wear silver pants too. See? That was a good game too. That was a good game.
Silver, Lions more gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lions and their colors is
Y'all's
fire.
shimmery silver.
They're gonna change.
Yeah, really? That's how.
He's supporting two teams. No.
Did you know?
Shut up. Those are my sons.
Did you know Rikers was named after a white man that kidnapped black people? I knew that. I
didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Mm-mm. Oh yeah, deplorable conditions there. But yeah, but did you know? Before let me flip this page. I gotta do it. It's too early,
Already?
but I gotta because they gotta hear this shit. Top tier Caucasity. This is the most top tier Caucasity shit. This is from the tippity top of Caucus. He is the king of the Caucus people. All right, y'all. So check this out. This Caucasoid.
Euro.
Euro. Yes. This is also the pettiest motherfucker of the century.
Pettier than you?
Yeah, nigga. This is petty.
Okay.
All right. Man caught urinating on the grave of his ex-wife he divorced 48 years ago by the woman's children.
What did she do?
He travels, he travels to the cemetery every day to desecrate her tombstone while his current spouse waits in the car. Do y'all hear me? This man, yes, DJ, get it, wake the other bell.
I got it.
We need a Caucasian song. We need a Caucasity theme song.
We do, Karan. We do.
We're gonna get that. All right. So listen, this is the most pettiest motherfucker ever. Every day he goes to his ex-wife from 48 years ago, and he's done peed and shitted on her fucking grave.
Every day. What did she do to him?
Only way that he got caught was the son set up a video camera to see the shit and watch this nigga come and just was there. He's just standing over pissing on her grave, nigga.
Okay, so first of all, you got to imagine like the smell of that after you go. He does it every day because you don't go see your peoples every day. So when you go,
funky. She the funky gravestone. She the funky gravestone. Like nigga, this nigga peeing and shitting on her grave every fucking day.
There's a special hell he's going to.
Nah, that he's the top of the Caucus. Like nigga, nigga. There's a special hell.
It's a special hell.
Yo,
like
how you mad? 48 years. 48 years, that's almost 50 years, that's a half a century, bro. And you still like, fuck this bitch.
He gonna be.
If I'm keeping that energy was a person, like, nigga.
Yo, he gonna be locked up with his kind and with only one way out.
Yo.
One way out.
One way out?
Yep.
Yo, if I was a judge and he came in front of me, I would laugh. People gotta laugh, like, yo, what the fuck are you thinking? I don't give a fuck.
For at least 20 minutes.
I don't give a fuck. Yo, what can I sentence this dude to? Like, nigga, you need some anger management classes or something. You know what I mean? Like, oh.
Tone. First of all, what would you do?
Look, Will Funk said Tom Jones.
Oh, shit.
He's like, it's not unusual for a Caucasity theme.
Unusual to be loved anyone. That's true.
Carlton Banks.
The whitest song.
That's the whitest song ever, yo. You need the whitest of the whitest song for the Caucasity.
So what would you? Okay, what punishment would you give a person that's doing that?
Peeing on. So how do the kids feel about this? Like, yo, I want to know how the kids feel about this. Like,
oh, you didn't know?
What?
They were kind of suspecting what was going on, so they put a camera out there.
Yeah,
I get it. So honestly, I think they're pissed.
They're pissed?
Pun intended.
Pun intended. Yo, shit.
No, but what kind of punishment would you serve somebody if they was? I ain't gonna say your mama, cause
yeah, I get it.
Your daddy. What kind of punishment would you hand out? Like street punishment would you hand out if you just rolled up and you peeped that your husband, your daddy's ex-wife?
First, what the fuck did he do to you, Slim? What did he do to you over 50 years that still got you angry? You obviously you went and got remarried, right? You got remarried, and hold on, the wife is in on this too because she drives him there
And leave her in the car.
every day. Makes her sit in the car and watch him do it, nigga.
I don't think she know. I just think
She got what? Why would you take somebody's?
because he probably lied to her.
Really? Every day. Every day you go there and you pissing and shitting on somebody's grave?
Because why would I go then? Why would I go if I got to sit in the car? Like I just can stay home.
Nah, nigga, this got to be something else. Somebody said a Barry Manilow song.
Barry Manilow is the
He's white too. God damn it! I mean, we're gonna. Tweeter said he was R. Kelly on her. Damn it, man! No.
and R. Kelly is locked up.
Yeah,
We need to see.
If R. Kelly is locked up for being on bitches, then
he needs to. It's a special jail for him. Special kind.
But he is the most Caucasoid, the top of the
Top of the tier?
He's on the top of the pyramid of the Caucasoids, like, cause that shit is some petty shit.
With some yellow snow all the time.
That's nigga, yeah, every day. Oh,
Don't worry about that because we covered that last week.
okay, so
It's some nigga shit to me.
this is nigga shit.
It's nigga shit. But I think we covered it last week. I think.
We covered what last
I
week?
think the nigga shit.
Niggas gonna nigga?
Yeah, I think we did.
About Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Was it a nigga that hit him in the face?
Yes.
A nigga hit him in the
Yes.
face? That's niggas gonna nigga. Niggas gonna nigga.
And for real, I'm gonna do it too. Cause he probably bet some money. Probably FanDuel got him.
That sounds like a personal problem though.
Is it personal?
You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you punch the nigga. Come on, bruh. All right.
I find it funny that
Oh, really? What you find funny?
Master P and I don't know why Cash Money and them couldn't get no money together. Like Baby and Master P couldn't get together and make no money and shut down New Orleans. I just don't. I find it funny they couldn't do it. You know,
Everybody stayed in their own lane and got their own bread. Them niggas got bread.
they didn't get along for shit.
But they got bread.
But I'm saying we could have got breader.
Breader?
They couldn't get breader.
What the fuck was that? Exactly. The fuck? It's breader, yo. Come on, man.
They could. That ain't weird to you.
That's some fucked up shit. That's what that is. Breader. They could have got breader together.
Let me ask you this as a New Yorker.
Okay.
Okay, let me say first. I find it funny that
Oh, God.
everybody sounds like they're from the South. Like, we don't have no defining music anymore. You ain't mad that New Yorkers don't sound like New Yorkers no more? And they rap songs and then
I'm mad that
in
hip
they
hop is not
music.
hip hop no more. I'm mad that hip hop is not like what hip hop. It's not. You know what I mean? Everybody sounds alike. Everybody sounds the fucking same.
I saw that
You know what I
happen.
mean? Nah, it's okay. Everybody sounds the fucking same, and there's no different. There's no unique sound with anybody anymore. Like that shit is corny to me. So for me, I'm gonna stick with my old school rap. You know what I mean? Where I can listen to different sounds and get different shit, but everybody sounds the fucking same.
So when you listen to the old stuff, people think that you don't know how to grow or you can't move and change with the times. And I just feel like, dang, I used to love to hear music and I could tell right from how they sounded, where they were from.
Yeah, you
Cali
can't tell
had
that
their
no more.
own. I think Cali still got their own. Cali, for real, they not.
You know what?
They too far away to be trying to act out like Southern.
You know, here's the thing. With Cali has always been one way. And I love them for that. You know what I mean? Because this shit was just their shit and nobody could duplicate it. Now, Uncle Snoop, he can go everywhere and duplicate everybody's style.
Well, he can.
But he always sounds like
Snoop.
Snoop from Cali.
West Coast.
West Coast shit. You know
I
what
just
mean?
want, for real, just continue shooting everybody. That's what they do, and that's what I want to hear from
What?
them.
From
Gangster shit. I just want to hear gangster shit from the West.
You don't hear gangster shit no more. It's like gangster rap is dead.
Who was the last gangster rapper you heard currently, if anybody?
I can't tell you the last gangster rapper I heard. Like, there's no more Scarfaces. Come on, y'all 90s
And
heads.
he's retiring.
Yeah, he retired. He retired. And I get, you know what I mean? Brad Smith did his thing. You know what I mean? But Scarface was like the nigga was the prime dude that turned me on to gangster rap, and I was like, what the fuck? But nothing else mattered.
But he sounded like Houston. You didn't get Scarface and them nowhere else but Texas.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Slim Thug, Texas.
Oh hell yeah, girl.
And Outkast, Atlanta.
Yes.
You know, like Atlanta had these. Why do we all want to sound like?
But Atlanta had different sounds, like Outkast, and then you had Ludacris.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had T.I.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But they gave you that down south.
It was there.
Yeah,
it was there,
you
and
don't
it
have
wasn't. DC had their own. Now everybody got.
Hold on. DC was just go. DC would take a fucking song that they heard on the radio and turn it into go-go.
And they still do.
And they do that. And that's their lane. That's DC's lane.
So to hear that anywhere else is like, it would be weird. But I feel like, hey, people, up and coming artists, just find your niche. Find your lane. Represent where you from. Keep your accent. Keep your hair the same way. Keep your clothes like however y'all dress. Because New Yorkers are New Yorkers are New Yorkers. Y'all gonna wear Timbs. Y'all gonna wear that goddamn Yankees hat till Jesus come back. You are.
Watch. I damn sure am. I damn sure am.
Till Jesus
you know what I mean?
come back.
It's just what the fuck it is, yo. You know what I mean? That's a different state of mind. Come on.
I don't need to hear that little vocal quarter or whatever. I don't need to hear that. Like I was in Crafty Crab one day, and this little boy was working. He was my server, and he came up to me with his phone, and he was like, "Yo, listen to my music, right?" And I'm listening to it, all this vocal quarter, the little that stuff, right? I said, "Where you from?" He said, "DC." I said, "I can't tell." He said, "No, this is what it is, and these Bammers right now can put that shit on their phone, blow it up. I mean, send it out, and become a superstar."
So here's what it is.
Yeah.
And this is my man Batman. You know,
okay.
That's
What'd he say?
That's my brother. You know what I mean? He said that's because these young boys are all
What
fugazis.
they got to do with this?
Hey, look, I'm just saying.
What the fuck was that?
Look, you know what I mean? Tell her, Rick, you better tell her, you know what I mean? Like, yo. You know what I mean? New York had this fucking New York Yankee hat, fucking Timberlands, the Butters. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, we are the king of Timberlands. Everybody else just copied our style. That's what it is. Copied our style. You know what I mean? And let me tell some of y'all fugazi niggas, you're not wearing them right.
Not wearing what right?
You're not wearing the Timbs right. There's a certain way to rock the Timbs. It's just,
how?
It's a New York thing. It's a New York thing.
You ain't supposed to
time
up.
Y'all don't know about the beef and broccoli.
Beef and broccolis?
You don't know nothing about that.
Yes, I do.
I own a pair. This is mandatory. Those
what's
are
the
mandatory
other ones
shit.
called? Chicken soup, chicken noodle soup. What's the other ones called? The brown ones. The brown ones. That's the opposite of the.
No, I have those too.
Beef and broccolis.
I have those too, but I never heard them called chicken noodle soup.
What is it?
What is it, Rick? What is it?
The brown was the light,
like the Bucks, like the Butters,
yeah.
but they brown. I got a pair of those too.
So how do you,
I might bring those out for for Underworld's anniversary.
But y'all be going. Y'all go off the map though.
What do you mean we go?
I'm gonna tell you how.
How? Tell us how. You had to clear your throat.
Yes, Pink Timbs. Purple Timbs, white Timbs. I'm not done.
No,
I'm not done. Blue Timbs.
Just because what Cameron does, because he did that shit, nigga, no. You know what I mean? Like in the hood, yo, this nigga was, yes, what the fuck? And pun all attended. Nigga. You be fucking up some Timbs. I'm not doing that now. Hold on now. I'm going to say this. Rick got a pair of these red Chicago Bull Timbs that are fucking, nah, nigga, them joints is fire. Them joints is fire.
You know what?
Them joints is fire. I gotta give them to him. The red Timbs that Rick got the red Chicago Bulls limited edition Timbs. Them joints is fire. I gotta give him that. Now,
Emo said, "Tell me you from New York without telling me you from New York."
Them Timbs is fire, but now the pink Timbs, I'm not fucking getting down with that. No. I'm not getting down with the blue Timbs. White?
That white's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all doing too much. But I don't see that in New York like that. There was one nigga that was doing all that sucker shit. I see a lot of that shit from people that are not from New York that is going to rock them white Timbs and all that other shit.
Periwinkle and...
Periwinkle? Nigga, wait a minute, pause. There were certain colors that we rocked. You know what I mean? The Butters is a staple and is a classic. It will never go out of style. Butters is always right.
Listen.
You can have the black joints. The black joints is rocking too.
I was going to say, these are the Timbs that you can wear.
I got the black ones.
You only can wear beef and broccolis, the chicken noodle soups or whatever they are. I can't remember the other ones. I bought my kids those.
Okay.
Black, the regular butters, and cinnamon on occasion.
So hold on, because they used to
On
have
occasion.
Hold on.
The
They used to
chocolate
have
ones.
the chuckers. You know what I'm talking about. If y'all niggas do all black, the black leather joints that look like the beef and broccoli, but they were all black leather joints. I need to get a pair of those because them joints was hot. This was before niggas was rocking Nike boots. Niggas was rocking those.
And now Nike boots means that you're a security guard.
Really?
Yes. What? What'd he say?
It does not mean that you're a security guard
Mac and
because if you're
cheese.
wearing Nike boots.
So tell me the wrong way to rock Timbs, because you said it's wrong when y'all rocking them wrong. What's the,
See, Blue said it's sesame chicken, not chicken noodle soup. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Blue. But the
Thank you,
point is,
Blue.
I got a pair of those in the closet.
What's the wrong way to rock Timbs? Since I told you the wrong way, Tim, y'all off the rails with that.
You
What's
tie
the wrong
them
way?
joints the fuck up
I
like
knew
the
you was
way
gonna
you were
say
saying
that.
that them joints is all tied up and they choked up. You gotta let the Timbs breathe, nigga. They not gonna come off your feet, nigga. You supposed to walk, nigga. Yeah. So some niggas is rocking these Timbs with these skinny jeans. You know what I mean? Like the jeans with nigga. Come on, bro.
You got to get some.
You gotta have. You gotta have at least a little bit of the you know? Yes. You know? You gotta have a little bit of it. Yeah. That's just what it is.
So listen, I have to apologize to the entire state of New York because I
Please
used to
thank you.
hate how big y'all brims was on the hat, right? Now I like them. I don't like the small little things. I thought y'all
Okay,
had.
so when so here's what you need to apologize to New York City. You know what I mean? That's who you need to apologize. New York City, upstate, that's the country. Primo knows all about the country because shout out to my brother Primo, but he's a country dude. He doesn't want to accept it, but he's a country dude. If you're outside the city limits, you're a country
Nothing
member.
wrong with being country.
Thank you. She was like, don't, see? Blue said, don't cover the whole boot and don't tie the strings tight as fuck. They're not going to fall off.
Is Blue from New York?
But she knows. She
I'm just
knows it. I don't think Blue's not
think-
from New York. But Blue knows this shit. You're not supposed to cover. And these niggas will cover the whole boot.
No,
and you don't
you
see
gotta-
nothing of that shit. You gotta have the little. Don't copyright
I want to
my
see
shit,
how many
nigga.
dudes wear Timbs this. I want to see, since the jeans are so skinny now, I want to see how many dudes this summer, because people been rocking foams all year. People wear foams, foam
wear
posits all year.
So what? You can wear phone posits
no,
all
I'm
year.
talking about, which means that they're negating or putting to the side Timbs. I don't really see Timbs no more, and I think, check the price. How much are they now? The price should go down.
They still been the same. Like, niggas, come on. It doesn't matter what they are. It's a fresh pair of butters. You can't beat a fresh pair of butters. Don't
I
give
used
a
to
fuck what
ride
you
my
say.
motorcycle in Timbs till somebody
How dare
did.
you?
I did.
Well, you know, after they
cover it.
so after they worn down and
Yeah.
they beat up, then you go ahead and you
Yeah.
can use them joints as riding boots. You know what I mean? They all right. They all right. I can
Still
get
throw
that.
those.
Huh?
Still throw those.
All right, the price of a current set of Timberlands, the premium 6-inch, is $210.
6
See?
inches.
210. It's worth it. Drop it. Drop it. You know what I mean? And so Rick said she's got New York in her.
She at least once.
Nigga. They didn't say nothing about that. But yeah, so
She said, "Nope, I'm from Maryland."
I mean,
I
you
ride
know, I get it. These
all the
dudes with
time.
the skinny, but you don't want the whole boot showing. Like your pants stop at the top of the boot. Like, bro, nah, you gotta have the little. It gotta have the little.
Tim's are $200 now.
I'm gonna drop that for a pair of butters and think twice about it. I ain't gonna think twice about it. You know what I mean? So me and Rick were having a conversation the other day about the Clarks, Wallabies. Y'all know about those? Mm-hmm. You know about those?
The
I mean,
little soft.
Them joints is the most comfortable motherfucking shoe you could ever put on your foot. But that's a New York thing. I see y'all. Some of y'all are not a hip on that shit.
No, that definitely was for your area.
You did right.
It definitely was.
You did right.
And guess what? How do you rock that? What do you wear with those?
With
Wallabies.
You can wear anything with the Wallabies. You know what I mean? I remember back in the days when we was doing the, you had to go to school. I'm trying to tell my age. We used to go to school and we used to wear the pants a certain way. You have to wear slacks and iron them joints out. But then they would have to be cuffed up in the back. And that's way before, that's some New York shit. That was some New York shit.
You know what? I'm glad that y'all finally let go. Them goddamn Prada shoes. The Pradas. Just glad they're gone. The ones that look like bowling shoes. Just glad.
I would not rock those.
Just glad. Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
And Diamonds had them in every color.
I never did. And yo, Rick, we bringing them joints back, bruh. We bringing the fucking Wallabies and the Clarks back.
Simon said she needed 10 in men. Clarks. They wear them with socks and Flatbush.
Yes.
Jamaicans
rock them joints with the big, they got all the dreads with the big ass hat and the hat be standing up this tall. Rock, and it be always tilted to the side, nigga. You know what I mean? And they got them joints on. Niggas clean, and they got them in every color. Them niggas be fresh as death.
So the visual that I'm having is like, what's the movie with Juice? I'm just saying Juice. Everything you say got me look. I got a whole. Video going on. I'm gonna tell you what.
So the 40 Belows. Let's get this straight because my brother Gabriel Jackson, he got a pair. Silky J got a pair of them joints.
The Super Tims.
They're not Super Tims. They're 40 Belows.
Super Tims.
Why do y'all call them Super Tims? Stop that.
Josie has some.
No, they are the 40 Belows. They are the 40 Belows, bruh. I had them back in the days. I am so waiting for that boot to drop again. Yo, Timberland, if you're listening, please drop that boot. Just drop it for me. You know what I mean? I need a size 12, bro. I want them joints. Them joints was everything. They're not Super Tims.
They're Super Tims.
They are 40 Belows.
Commanders, Giants, whatever. Tomato. Commanders, Giants.
Rick, help me out here. Somebody from New York help me out here. That's doing from back in the days.
Super Tims. That's what we call them.
They're not Super Tims, kid.
They Super Tims.
They're not Super Tims.
And for
they're
real,
40 Belows. They only came in that one color, in the brown.
Yeah.
And that chocolate brown. That's, you know what I mean? That dark brown. That's the only color they came in.
Look, leather.
Yeah, them joints was right. Them was 40 Belows.
Them shits is riding boots for men.
No. Oh,
the rider boots.
The disrespect right now.
What?
It's uncanny. Aren't you from Detroit?
I'm from.
What do you got from Michigan? From Flint, Michigan. What do y'all got?
We just rode everybody else. Like we watch TV. Like Michigan, I never liked their style anyway because everything was like super big. But I think that we pull from everywhere. Nothing. Bro. They got Detroit got these big old hairstyles and all that. I never got into that.
I know. Helicopters on top. And
yes, the creativity of it is what I fuck with.
But
clothing wise, we just look like everybody else did.
Nigga. We rock 40 Belows. You can't. Somebody said that the other day was on Gabe's Post was talking about those are Super Tims. What are Super Tims? These are not superhero boots. You don't put them on and fly. You put them on and then you gotta rock them a certain way. If you tie them joints all the way up, nigga, you got to rock them like Tupac did in Juice. You gotta have them a little open and they gotta have that little.
You gotta have the little.
With them, gotta have that little.
And the, what you call it coat? The
goose down?
The pilot. No, not the pilot coat, but it wasn't the puffer coat. The black coat that was orange on the inside. Tupac had it on in the movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You talking about Parker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just saying. Those are good things.
I've got a question for you.
What's the question?
What does by any means look like to you as it relates to feeding your family?
What do you mean?
What does by any means? People say, I'm going to feed my kids by any means. But,
just whatever. You do whatever. It's just whatever. You got to do whatever to get that money. It doesn't matter what it is. Do you got to? You don't have to, but you know what I mean? So
I'm asking you.
That's more like the hood terminology of I'm going to do whatever I need to do.
What won't you do?
Selling no ass to get
I stop at selling ass too.
The flight jacket. The flight jacket, and I have one.
Do you?
Yes,
of course you do.
I do. Yes, the fuck I do.
You go with your purple Timbs.
I don't have purple Timbs. That's that Detroit, that Flint, Michigan shit.
No. All
right, I'm going to prove to you.
Probably
you go to
Detroit.
New York, you ain't never going to see nobody in New York motherfucking rocking no purple Timbs.
I seen people that moved here from New York that I've been here since the 90s. I've been here longer than I was there.
With their life.
And guess what they did? They spoke and they had that blah, blah, blah. I said, that's why I can say, like, no, don't bring purple Timbs here. No. Baltimore too. No.
What are you saying no to Baltimore for? What
'Cause
Baltimore do?
No.
What did Baltimore do? You said no to Baltimore, but you didn't say what Baltimore did.
I seen some purple and red and pink Timbs in Baltimore. No.
The red joints was hot. You just can't wear the red Timbs. The red Timbs. You have to see it.
You got to be special to rock a red shoe. You got to be a special. That outfit got to be super special to rock a red shoe. Yeah, you can't just.
Rick James, president of Baltimore Underworld. Rick James can rock red.
I got to see it.
You didn't see the nigga in his little red shoes?
I don't be checking for his feet.
Example. So
because he always on his bike, so
no. My brother went Smooth. Shout out to Smooth on his wedding. He got married this weekend. You know what I mean? So the quick one he had his wedding this weekend.
Congratulations.
Underworld was up there. They was partying and all that. My man Rick had on the red fucking loafers. Bro.
I gotta look.
The red loafers. And he was stepping. You know what I mean? Once he hear Hispanic music come on, he'll be trying to ignore it, but his legs will start shaking, and then the rest of his body will start moving when he hear it. And that's what happened. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Send me a picture, Rick. Let me see if I approve.
What,
Let me see.
The red joints?
Listen, it's got to be a special outfit. You just can't throw on a pair of red tennis shoes.
Why
y'all say sneakers? You can't throw on a pair of red tennis shoes. You just can't. It's got to be a special outfit. And Blue says she's right about the colored Timbs in Baltimore. Yeah.
What about them?
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was just me. So look, they said we got a delay. Is anyone else experiencing a delay in the video versus the sound? Uh-oh.
Look at his feet.
No.
See his feet?
I approve.
Red. I told you he's a special nigga that can do that. And Rick James can do that shit. He can rock the little red joints, the red loafers with his little. He had a little ash on his ankles, but I still fuck with you, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, he can do that shit. Rick can do that shit.
Rick.
I can't do that. I'm not doing that. Not doing it.
See.
I'm not doing it.
See.
I'm not doing it. But it's not for me. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand, that's Rick. Rick can do that shit.
Look, Rick, you better not have no periwinkle Timbs nowhere.
No, he ain't got
just saying, like you
wrinkle Timbs?
Periwinkle.
Why?
Back to the question I was asking.
It's a major delay. Everybody's saying it's a major delay.
They say it's a delay. Sorry, Britt. It's a major delay. Like, what's that? We're gonna talk to our station manager. What's up, Alfredo?
If you're watching on Facebook, that's a Facebook thing.
What's up? What's his name? Uncle Facebook.
What up, Brittany? Britt's in the house.
Britt, Uncle Facebook. Zuckerberg. What's happening?
Look, you see what he said. Come to Underworld 16th, November 5th. The red Timbs will be on deck. God. Yo, you ain't see? Look, the red Timbs is hot. The red Timbs is hot. They exclusive. Now, if you're wearing fucking baby blue Timbs and periwinkle Timbs, nigga, kill yourself.
I knew it, dude. And T-Mac, you remember the one dude that wore periwinkle Timbs?
So Britt said that there's a delay at the website too.
Okay. But that's Zuckerberg and Trump are having a powwow. Sorry, y'all. Just hanging there with us. I'm gonna move my mouth real slow.
Are you catching up with us? What she said? Esther said the black and orange lining were bomber jackets.
Bomber jackets.
The same shit as the flight jackets. I got one.
Yes.
I got one.
Yes. Thank you, Esther.
I done had that shit for years.
So, question, Tone, because let's go back. When I was saying, what won't you do to feed your family, right? And I was asking because there are people, me neither, people who were saying, I'll rob the shit out of somebody, anything, blah, blah, blah. And I've always asked, like, what does me having and you not having have to do with you robbing me? Like, how the fuck do you feed your family off me? People will rob somebody and steal, and I beat somebody over the head. Why?
Gotta get the money anyhow you can. And sometimes you're desperate. Have you ever been in desperation mode? Like that will put where your back is completely against the wall and you're in desperation mode. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter at this point. Once
again, because steal from a dealership, go and rob a bank.
Oh, hold on.
No, because my point I'm making is,
it's hard to say if you're not in those situations, if you've never been in those situations, and your back ain't banging against the wall, your kids crying, your kids and your people, your family.
You're supposed to sell ass first.
What I mean? So niggas,
You're supposed to sell ass first. And what I'm saying is desperation and desperate times is relative. Like your desperate measure ain't mine. So it could be different. So I'm saying it to say, like, if you feel like that and you need what you need, how does robbing like an 80-year-old woman at the ATM? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, sometimes now you've made your desperate situation hers.
It's foul, you know what I mean? But it's the world that we live in, though. It's the world we live in.
So you would rob somebody if your people had to eat?
I ain't gonna rob nobody now. I ain't trying to go to jail. But in my younger days, I was robbing niggas. You know what I mean? You want to be honest? I used to rob Mexicans all the time, fatheads. You know why? Because them little niggas, them little greasy bastards was slick. You know what I mean? They ain't carry their money in their wallet. You had to wait till like Thursday to go out and rob them cats. You know what I mean? They would carry it in their sock. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. There was times, you know what I mean? Make a nigga strip. Give me that fucking paycheck, nigga. Hiding that shit behind your balls. The money still spending the same. I'm just saying.
And you know what? And what's even weirder is that people, like, in my brain, right? Yeah. In my brain, I'm really not gonna. If it has to be dire, like, I wouldn't even think that way. But I would sell stuff first. You know what I'm saying? Not my ass, you know what I mean? But I've had a homegirl who she was almost homeless, but she would not sell that fucking bike. Retard kids wasn't eating, lights wasn't on. She would not sell that. Yo, I'm like, yo, you to me. The pawn shop still work. You know, sometimes you just lose some shit. Like hitting me over the head and beating on my mother. That ain't. So you're getting that a lot from the younger generation. Yes. Now these and when I say younger generation, I'm talking about teenagers and early 20s are doing this shit. You know what I mean? They have no. It's, you know, for me, I had an upbringing. But I was just in the street, you know what I mean? So I'd rob you. I mean, one of my favorite targets was drug dealers. Would you hurt someone, though? Don't answer that.
Thank you. I'm not going to answer that.
No, I'm
refuse to incriminate myself. No, nigga. I never hurt anyone. I was the most gentle person. Can I please have your money?
Hand over your money.
Thank you.
No, I was because it's an epidemic now. Kids are doing that. People are scared to ride the buses, scared to ride the metro because kids are robbing them.
So
right?
I talked to my mother. I talked to my mother for my birthday, right? And,
okay.
You know, my mother is.
Good morning, Blanket.
Is 71. And my stepdad is 81. So, you know, they're senior citizens.
Yeah. And
so she's terrified to go outside because that's a problem in New York. These young niggas is beating up old folks for no reason. For no reason. Just beating them up. And it's not even about robbing them. It's just beating them up just for GP. You know what I mean? Like, Slim, if I ever catch the nigga that was beating on an old person, I'm going to string your ass up by your balls to the fucking flagpole and leave you hanging there. I don't give a fuck. You deserve all kind of torture. You don't. I mean, there's certain people is off limits. Elderly is off limits. Like Slim, I get it. Y'all niggas is some gutter niggas. Y'all living in the street. Y'all living. I get that. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking you. But the elderly, come on, Slim. They get a pass, bro. And that's just not cool.
In 2022, is 9 million ways to make money. Choose one. And I think that is way like 9 million in one.
You want to be honest?
Yes.
That's the lazy way. Niggas is being lazy. If you go out and robbing, motherfucker, you're lazy way. Like for me, I wasn't lazy. I just like rob. I would like robbing drug dealers because who are you gonna tell? Who you gonna tell?
You can't tell nobody.
You can't tell a motherfucking body. I'm sitting there plotting on run right up on you. Yeah, nigga, give it all up, bro.
You know what this is. You know what this is.
You know what I mean? But it was fun. But I was young and fearless and young. But you know, it's just you got to have some type of morals, and I think that a lot of this is home training. You know what I mean? And these kids now, it's bad. It's bad.
Blanket said, beating up people is where I draw the line.
Facts. You gotta have some type of more. Yo, look, if you want to rob a nigga your age is getting it. Rob a nigga your age is getting it. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna respect that. But if you go after an old or elderly person,
you can't do it.
Nigga, come on, man. There's some of them are on fixed incomes. So you just rob this elderly person for what? $30, $40? Mm-hmm. And you beat them for no reason because they only had $30, $40? Come on, man. You can't. Come on, Slim. I think the problem is even your mans. This what you should be beating your ass. Like, nah, nigga, somebody needs to step up and say, nah, man, come on.
But they with it. And look, Tweety said they ain't robbing each other for bills and food. It's for weed.
So Ramona said they are targeting older people because they can't run.
And they won't fight back.
You know what I mean?
You way stronger than them. Like that lady, if you could see that video of that lady at
Facts,
the ATM, and that guy beat her, took her money, punched her like she was like 87, like punched short, and I know
Like she was
you
in
hit hard.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, Slim.
Come on.
Yo, there's no way, shape, and form I would ever respect that, Slim. You know what I mean? That's just, nah, Slim. You just don't do that. But these young dudes have no moral compass with them. Yo, so if I'm out somewhere and I see one of you kids beating on one of them, I'm licking shots at you, Slim. I'm not going to fight you, but I'm going to lick some shots at you. You know what I mean? You're going to hear that thing go click, clack. And that's that. You know what I mean? Because you got to draw the line. That's just not cool. That's not cool. So if I'm not going to do whatever by any means necessary. You know what I mean? I'm not selling no dick. Why?
I ain't selling this.
My wife ain't going to let me sell no dick.
I mean, like, I wouldn't sell it in the literal sense. Like,
I need bike parts.
Look. In literal sense.
Get a scratch.
Not in the literal sense, like.
So there is an OnlyFans out there.
That's what I'm saying. Not in the literal sense. I definitely would grab me an OnlyFans. I will grab OnlyFans.
Does Ty Bradby have an OnlyFans?
I don't know.
I'm asking for Alfredo. Does Ty have an OnlyFans page? Ty Bradby, all at me, man. You know what I mean?
I'll make some content with you.
So Bruce, because Bruce said they are mad at our generation. Who is mad at our generation, Bruce? Help me understand that.
And then while he helps you understand that, Moe, she says the elders are suffering.
Stop with the Moe.
It's Moe.
It's Moe.
It's Moe. Yes. Moe says.
You ain't gonna be showing my fucking bone, homegirl. Left foot, I got you.
The elders are suffering more than us because they are fixed on a fixed income and everything is expensive. And that's what I was saying. Like, you have now moved your dire situation and you've given it off to them. Unfair. And look, and that is a fixed income per month. Yeah. They ain't got no weed to sell. They ain't got,
doing it like that. This is what they got to
heads.
survive. Nigga, now you can't respect that. Yo, Kit says, so Kiki got an OnlyFans page? You gonna put that information out there? I think the public would like to know.
Brittany, if you need to eat.
Yo, really?
If Britt should happen to be in a bind and my baby cannot eat,
OnlyFans Brittany, it is.
I'm a motherfucker. That's my.
Are dudes doing OnlyFans?
Yes.
Yeah, they have.
Dudes do OnlyFans? I thought OnlyFans was for women. It was just women doing it.
Here, let's fully clear about OnlyFans.
Come on, statistical stand. He's back.
Okay. Initially, OnlyFans was pretty much for artists, mainly painters and things like that.
A way to monetize,
so they can sell their, art and things like that.
Okay.
When I believe around COVID time, the early stages of COVID, a lot of the adult entertainers had, some had their own websites and stuff like that. So, but they didn't have full control of their stuff. So they found out about OnlyFans. And they figured it's like, okay, we can go there.
Okay.
So they went there. They're able to sell their content and do whatever they want. And pretty much that's been their hub for the last 3 years. Even though, like, about late last year, OnlyFans was trying to say, hey, we're trying to eliminate the adult content. Mm-hmm. But then, hey, that's where a lot of people would be going. So they will leave. And they were planning to leave, and they decided, no, okay, well.
What's good, Scar?
Some 16-year-old is a millionaire off of it.
Yeah.
Like,
okay,
so you don't necessarily have to do adult content stuff.
So Miss Simone says,
"Hey, brother."
So Miss Simone says, nope. I have a few homeboys that do OnlyFans, but one of them is an exotic massage therapist.
Erotic. So Brittany told me, look, my daughter, who is down for the cause, she says,
gotta love this child.
And I will support you. I will support you. Get the money.
Yo, he said art. Ass can be art.
Ass is art.
So Kiki, so Kit said, is it Black Widow ZX10 at OnlyFans.com? I think it's CX14 too. It could be either or. Damn it. If you had an OnlyFans, your shit would blow up. I think you would just quit. You could probably quit working.
I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Be on the lookout. I'm thinking about it. No lie.
I'm just saying.
So since you already had an experience with that little mishap a couple weeks ago,
no one knew. That wasn't the catalyst, bruh. That wasn't the
would
catalyst.
that be on your OnlyFans?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
You won't have that on your OnlyFans at all?
No. Probably depends on how the money come. Like, because first I start out with my toes, right?
Somebody said that shit.
My
Foot pics
hands.
on OnlyFans. Hands and feet.
And then if that don't
Niggas
bring
got
it in,
fetishes.
actually, yeah, a lot of people will start. They'll start with pictures,
that's what I'm saying.
and then they'll go to like whatever bikini or swimwear and stuff like that.
So would that be the equivalent of dire situations? My back's against the wall.
I was showing my head at first. Now it's not getting enough money to step it
my
up.
lights went off.
So Simone said, "Go ahead, Kiki, start the page because it takes a few days to be approved."
And look, and she
you
knows.
you might as well go ahead and get approved and do the joint. Look, you gonna have support. Your support. Yo, I'm telling you what. Kiki will retire and just be doing OnlyFans. Like, nigga, you know what I mean? Like,
You are not getting an OnlyFans page.
here it comes. You better not do that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, Slim. Really?
My back's against the wall.
It is. It's rough. It's hard out here.
It's hard out here. Like, look.
Oh,
look.
my God.
Look.
Huh?
It's hard.
It's harder than it could have again.
Okay, useless shit that y'all need to know just because I want to tell y'all about it. So, y'all, if you ever grew up and you visited SeaWorld where they were training and teaching the dolphins how to do they're not dolphins. They are
Porpoise?
they are dolphins, but the with the killer whales.
Or the orcas? Oh yeah, my shit. Those are
Yes.
that's my favorite. That's my favorite sea animal is an orca.
Yeah,
hands
so-
down there. Beats fuck a great white. They will fuck a great
They
white up.
listen. They will
Them
kill.
niggas don't play.
They
Them
don't
niggas
play.
are the baddest motherfuckers in the sea.
They jumping on boats now. They flipping people. Like,
Yeah, them
listen,
niggas. Yeah,
it's a problem.
Them niggas
So
are smart. They're smart.
they're a problem. So the third one has died under the care of SeaWorld. So they now the last ones that they have, once they all die, you will no longer be able to see the trained orcas no more.
I get it.
And they are like elephants. They said when you do wrong shit to them,
They
that's how
remember.
they go, and they just start killing everybody. And it's
So if you can't fuck with them because they live in a pod, when they live
Yes.
in pods with their family, so you know what I mean. Their families stick together. They don't never separate from each other. They always stay together. So it's different. You can't fuck with one of them and think the rest of them ain't gonna get you. Like you should know something when these niggas just want to fuck around and kill shit just for
Just
fun,
'cause.
just to play with it.
Listen,
Nigga,
walruses,
niggas
sea lions, like the
ain't
stuff.
got
the
nothing
stuff,
on them.
The stuff that they how it looks after they attack them, you wouldn't believe that it came
Yeah.
from this thing because it's cute. First of all, Shamu was cute. Shamu, he was cute.
They cute, but they don't play.
But they do not play.
They don't play at all, man. Them niggas remember them. They are they're a highly intelligent animal, and everybody be like, "I'm worried about a great white." I ain't worried about a great white. I'm worried about a pack of orcas because they'll do you worse.
What?
They make a great white a hashtag. Any shark, they make them a hashtag. Don't play.
Facts.
And then won't eat them. Just kill them. I just wanted to murder you. I just wanted to murk you just because. I'm gonna go about my business. Nigga. It's a killer whale, nigga. I fucks with them. Those are my favorite. So, a hidden fact.
Okay.
When I built Onyx, I saw this guy. I saw a theme of orca. So I didn't want it because I had bad luck with white. That's the only reason why she wasn't black and white. But she was going to be set up like an orca, but she was red
That's
and white.
dope.
You know what I mean? But that's why.
So you respect and appreciate this animal for real.
Yeah, dead ass. I love this animal.
That's what's
I love
up.
this. And I'm an avid fan of this animal. I could watch that shit all day long. But that's another story.
Okay. Tylenol or Advil. Why?
Yeah, nigga, you, Rick, you would know about the dolphins being a super freak, huh? Nigga, yes, Rick would be the dolphin. You know what I mean? Rick is a dolphin.
Brittany
All right.
say orcas are Black Air Force energy.
Yes, nigga, I love them.
Tylenol or Advil. Why?
Advil.
Why?
I don't know, it's just a choice. Sometimes, to be honest, if you have a fever, you can get the joints that have the Tylenol and Advil put together, and it will break a fever.
Okay.
Trust me, I know.
Coke or Pepsi. Why?
Pepsi all day long. What? Why? Just, nigga, it tastes better.
Coke for me. When I was
I
drinking
want Coke
it,
when I'm drinking Hennessy and Coke.
because it's not sweet.
I don't want
Pepsi
to drink
is
it sweet.
sweet.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, exactly. Pepsi. You can't mix Pepsi and Coke and Hennessy. They just don't taste right.
Best coffee. 7-Eleven, McDonald's. Which one?
Neither.
No.
Starbucks.
I didn't ask you about
Okay,
Starbucks.
so I didn't. So I'm not a coffee drinker, so I wouldn't know. I couldn't answer that question. I'm not a coffee drinker like that. If I do drink coffee, it's from Starbucks.
Everybody's saying McDonald's is on the rise. Like, they got real cafe coffee. I'm a 7-Eleven person. I'm going to try it. If anybody has any ideas which one is better and why, please say that to me. Topic.
Rick is definitely a dolphin. Okay, so let's talk about these topics because I see some good questions in here.
Hurricane Ian is. Let's pray for the families. I'm sorry. I did not mean to cut you
people?
off, but before, yeah, I mean to cut. I apologize. Praying for the families.
Fort Myer got fucked.
Yeah, Florida.
And I'm still moving to Jacksonville because they just got a little wind and rain. Didn't get hit.
You see the yachts on top of the trucks.
That shit is crazy though.
Crazy,
You know what I mean? It just shows you what Mother Nature can really do. You can't fuck with Mother Nature.
So, and he's not done yet. So if you find those areas where you can contribute, please do and donate because they need everything. Like, people have lost their entire everything.
Okay, so.
Okay.
This is topics. This is based around. Do you trust the correctional system treatment of inmates?
I always thought that it wasn't what's the word, like Pleasure Island, but I thought that you get treated fairly. You know what I'm saying? Like, fair meaning you get the basics. I always thought until I started watching a few of these shows, and people are almost dying in prison. Like, the medical attention they don't get. I didn't realize that if you don't have money for store or whatever, like, you just get the bare minimum, and it is malnourishing.
Time out.
So clear me up.
So I am very well versed on this particular topic. You know what I mean? Being a former resident of said jail, you know what I mean? Are we talking about the jail in New York?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, we talk about this.
Tell me your experience.
Because that is a shithole.
You went to Rikers? You was in Rikers?
Yes. Okay. You know what I mean? I've been in a couple of different buildings. It's HDM, C95, North Facility, C74, C76. Yeah.
What was your number? You still know your number?
I didn't remember my jail number, but my upstate number I remember.
People still remember their jail number.
My upstate jail number, first one was 93R 2113. The second one was 94R 5823.
Never forget it, they said.
Nope, never forget it. So do I trust the correction? No, I don't, because they don't give a fuck. You're just a number. And when you become there, you're not even an individual anymore. That's why they give you a number, because that's all you are to them. You know what I mean? Is a financial statement. They make money off of you while you in there. They don't give a fuck about you. The conditions are deplorable. You know what I mean? Like, homeless people that live on the street sometimes live better than the individuals that are locked up in jail.
For example, you saying deplorable conditions, as in sleeping, living.
I mean, you're in a confined environment. You know what I mean? And let's say you got two men in the cell. You know, and a cell ain't that fucking big. A cell is small, and you got two men in the cell and a toilet break. Now you got to wait for somebody to come fucking fix it, and you just SOL until they feel like they want to do it. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. Life in there is not cracked up to what you think it is. Now, when you were saying this is like Pleasure Island, no. You know what I mean? So
no. In my head, I was thinking that I don't think that it's like that, but I only thought that it was like mediocre. Like, it ain't nothing.
Here's what I'm gonna say about Rikers Island. Okay. When I went there when I was younger, when I was a teenager, and I went there when I first went there, and I was like, yo, this isn't so bad. You know what I mean? Nigga, I was there still able to drink hooch. Mm-hmm. I was still able to smoke weed. You know what I mean? I just couldn't go where I wanted to go when I wanted to go, but I still had them other luxuries. And as you got older, if you had that game, you was fucking COs. You could get pussy on the visit if you knew what you was doing. So, you know what I mean? It didn't bother me. You know what I mean? It was a different lifestyle. You know what I mean? It didn't scare me like everybody was like, oh my God, you should be terrified. I went there and was like, this shit isn't that bad. One, you got to know how to fight. Two, you better find a motherfucking shank or something like that. You better have a razor, you know what I mean? And smuggle them in, it's a different ball game, but you got to have that type of shit.
Angela says, so I'm a correctional nurse in Connecticut, and they get too much if you ask me. It's annoying. Please call us, Angela, 301-637-6900 if you can.
Wait, pause,
if you
because
can,
now hold on.
Let me finish.
Go
if
ahead.
you cannot call us, please explain to us why you say that. So go ahead.
Okay, so first off, let's be very clear here, because if she said a correctional nurse, are you talking about a state-run facility? If you're talking about a state-run facility, that's not the same as a county jail. You know what I mean? Rikers Island is the city jail. If you can't afford bail, that's where the fuck you going. Period. So they're not the same. Yes, when niggas, like for me, when I got served, I was looking to get off the island. Yo, send me up north, cause life was, nigga, I was chilling. Up north, nigga, you could earn some money. You could earn a little dough and buy your little commissary and shit like that. But on Rikers Island, you can't get none of that. You know what I mean? If your people don't put nothing on your books, you just SOL. Simple as that.
Okay, so she said federal prison is comfy.
Facts, Rick.
It's not meant to be comfy. Batman said,
Said that?
I slept 3 meals in a cell and had to take a dump and wipe my butt while they were right there.
Facts, and he's not lying.
So do you get through? You get past that every day, like after so long?
Because after a while that becomes normal life to you. You don't think twice about it. You know what I mean? You try to make the shit work, but you got to, like he said, you got 3 dudes. What happens if you in the bullpens? Right? You in the bullpens, you got to take a shit. Either A, you going to hold it, or either you going to go in that nasty-ass stall, and you going to fucking figure out how to fucking dress up the fucking toilet and take a shit in front of a bunch of fucking men. What the fuck you gonna do? You ain't got no choice. You thought this was like luxury, like yo, you had your own personal clothes room.
I thought you can put like a set divider.
What? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Niggas are creative in jail. I mean, you'll make inside yourself. You can make shit, blah blah blah. But when they come through and doing like they little fucking inspections and shit
you
like that,
take all that
you know what I mean?
down.
They gonna tear it down regardless. Because you're gonna build it back, but you're the same thing.
Here's my thinking: if you can get hooch and weed, you surely can make something around the goddamn toilet. To me, like
but it's you still. It's not like you have privacy.
I'm not.
These niggas is there. You know what I mean? You can do that, but you like Batman said. You know, you gotta take a shit and wipe your ass in front of these niggas. I think that's for a man. You at the most vulnerable point while you taking a shit and wiping your ass, nigga. You're at a vulnerable point. You know what I mean? Like nigga. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
Okay, so Angela said she worked at a jail. At the jail, not prison.
What jail did you work at, honey? If you don't mind me asking, because when you say correctional facility or jail, you know what I mean? Is this upstate New York? If this is upstate New York, remember that it's the country setting. We're talking about the city setting. There's a complete difference. Like I've been to jail in Fairfax County. You know what I mean? In Fairfax County, it's not like New York City jail. There's a big difference. Fairfax County, this jail was clean, you know what I mean? And it was taken care of and everything they was on top of shit there. You know what I mean? Rikers Island, that's not how that fucking shit is, man. So yeah.
Okay, Moe. Look, Moe says they are all different. My uncles were in correctional facilities, shipped all the time when they were full. My baby daddy was in jail for 15 years and spent most of his time in solitary confinement, and it was still messing with him to this day.
So I made it to the Bing a couple times. I made it to the Bing, the box, whatever you want, shoe, whatever you want to call it, and it does fuck with you because now you're confined in a cell to yourself, and that's it. You don't come out, and so if you come out, you lucky to come out and get a shower and shit. Because I know it was the only time I was allowed out the cell was to get that shower. That was it. You didn't get no phone calls. You didn't get no nothing. That was it. You were just in the cell, and you had the 4 walls, man. And eventually, that shit will start to crack your fucking mind, and you will be fucked up in there.
I shot the nigga
like 15 years.
When I come out, like now, I don't have a voice, and you hear me when I come in here. A lot of times, I'm like, because I have not spoken in so long. So to me, I can't imagine like being in a cell by yourself, having to entertain yourself, not having human touch nor human sound, from another person.
It's not it fucks with your mental after a while. You have to be strong-minded. Some people break. So hold on, Angela. So you're saying you're in the jail in Connecticut, okay? In Connecticut, and you're saying you have my jail. She said my jail has 800 unsentenced inmates. So how are their conditions? Where you said, because she said earlier they live very, very well. Did you say that it's not meant to be comfortable? You know what I mean? I'm a correction nurse, and they get too much. What is too much?
She was saying that.
What is? I want to know what is too much.
I was waiting for her to tell me that.
Are they not humans?
Tweety
so listen to what this. Because I got to call her out for a second. You know what I mean? Because I got to call you out because they're unsentenced inmates, right? So aren't they innocent until they proven guilty, until they convicted of said crime? Mm-hmm. So why should they be treated any less? You know what I mean? Because they're inmates, you mean to treat you less? That sounds a little fucked up right there, and I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. I ain't trying to argue with nobody, but I'm just trying to get to the bottom of that statement.
I'll read it. T-Mac said, I got locked up in Cranberry, New Jersey, then was transferred to New Brunswick. It was definitely an experience within which I was praying the nightmare would be over. I was in Gym Pop, and it was terrifying. We got a call. Oh, we got a call.
Yes, it's me.
Hey,
Angela, how are you?
Hi, Angela.
What's
Talk
going
to
on?
us.
Talk to me.
Hi. Hi, Tone. Hi, guys.
What's going on?
Listen, so what I was explaining is, okay, so in the jail that I work at, there's 800, most of them are uncensored. Some of them are censored, but most of them are uncensored. And so when they come in, they come in right off the street, high, drunk, on benzos, on everything, heroin, everything.
Okay.
So when we get them, they don't have commissary yet. They don't have anything yet. So I'm talking as far as the medical staff is concerned. So we treat them. A lot of them lie when they first get there because they don't want you to know, like their sexual history. They don't want you to know any of that stuff. And then like 2 weeks later, they're in the cell suffering because they have yet to say, what their real medical concerns were on intake. Okay. So I'm saying as far as my jail is concerned, we treat them with, as long as they tell us what's going on, we treat them. Okay. And even if they don't have to have money for medication, anything like that for now. But when they get sentenced, they have to pay. So when they get sentenced, you pay for a visit, you pay for a nurse visit, you pay for a doctor's visit. It's like $3 or something.
Okay, wow, that changed. Okay.
Yeah, I know. And then we give them medication, which the state pays for. They get Hep C medication, which is like $7,000 for one pill for free. They get a lot of stuff that regular people are just busting it behind to pay for free, and they take advantage of it. A lot of them do. They come to jail. If they've been on like people that's transgender and they've been on like meds to change, we have to give them that.
What?
So they've been on it.
Whoa.
About that.
Whoa, I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off.
Really?
What the fuck? What do you really? They paying for these medications for them? That's a luxury. That's not a necessity.
Connecticut pays for it. So if you've taken it in the community and we can verify your prescription that you've been taking it, picking it up, we have to give it to you.
Are you shitting me?
So, Angela,
nope, not kidding.
May I ask you a question? What do you think that is due to the fact that they've already made a decision and they send this transgender person to a male jail and don't really want to do the reversal, or it is part of continuing to help them progress in whatever they've chosen?
Correct. Because once they started, you can't the state can't technically stop and say, you can't, we're not going to treat you. If you've been taking your medication and then you get arrested for something stupid, a lot of them like prostitution or whatever, and then they come in, we have to give it to you. If you've been taking it, we have to give it to you. And so even though they have a penis and they're in jail, I have inmates I had to order bras for, but they're in a male jail, but they have a penis, so they're in a male jail, but we have to get them bras because they got boobs. It's crazy.
Wow.
They get a lot of stuff. Yes, they get a lot of stuff.
That's what our tax dollars is going for you.
Correct. Yep.
That's
and
what
so,
she,
a lot of people when they're like, "Oh,
okay, now I understand what you mean."
Medical care. We give them a lot of stuff. Y'all don't understand how it is in there. Like we give them the state. I know the state of Connecticut. That's what I'm speaking for.
Okay.
So the state of Connecticut gives our inmates a lot of stuff. Too much, if you ask me. But it is what it is. They sue. They're very litigious. They sue over everything.
Facts.
So
they
once
got
they
number
sue
time.
and everything is in, that's what it is.
Wow. Yeah,
Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Angela.
You're welcome, honey. You're welcome.
Continue to watch us. Go somewhere, but don't go nowhere.
Okay, so I'm glad she clarified that.
All right, bye-bye.
I'm glad she clarified that for you. I'm glad she clarified that because I was under the assumption if you went to jail, like, yo, fuck your shit. But if you're going to jail as a transgender and they still got to force to give, that's a luxury. That's not a fucking mandatory. Now I understand what she said when people come to jail and they lie about certain shit. Like you have heroin. If you have never seen a heroin addict kick heroin with no medication, and it's like the worst. It's like a demon.
Nigga. It's like demonic.
Yo, the sounds that come and the odors that come from this nigga, man, that shit is some fucked up shit. And I watched this dude. He was in the cell across from me, like my cell was here diagonally across from there, and you would hear him at night, and this nigga, like he was screaming, like he couldn't eat, but he was like, I don't want the methadone. You know what I mean? I don't want that. I want to just kick it cold turkey. And man, it took this nigga a minute to get himself together, but the torture he went through was unbearable to watch.
They liken withdrawal symptoms to the pain that comes along with that to cancer.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
They liken it.
It is, because heroin is not like, yo, if you're a crackhead and you want to kick crack, you don't go through all that shit like you saw Pookie in New Jack City, or what was it, New Jack City? Yeah. And you see Pookie and he was going through all that. It's not the same as heroin. Heroin is a physical drug. So when you take this drug, your body needs it, because if you stop taking it, you get sick.
Of course.
Your body gets sick, and I've watched niggas get sick.
Of course.
Shit, crazy, but it's terrible. But I get it. You know what I mean? It's.
Okay.
Damn, so, Connecticut, y'all gotta get your fucking shit together, bro.
Look, Mona said that ain't New York.
That ain't New York. New York don't give a fuck. Rikers Island doesn't give a fuck about your needs. Fuck you, nigga. That's how they feel.
Batman said America owes us, even transmeds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
All right, so how long should you support
your loved one inside? Like, how long?
I want to hear the answer. I'm just sit back. I want to hear the answer.
How long should you support your loved one? Your brother is locked up, and for real, he got 30 years. Like, am I expected, or am I tasked with putting money on your books for 30 years?
My mother never supported me from the day I got locked up. Told me that wasn't my problem. That was a me problem. You know what I mean? I was incarcerated and I put myself there, and she wasn't doing the time with me. Simple as that. I did my shit on my own. My sister Ramona can contest to that. I did my time on my own. I ain't asked for nobody for nothing.
Did they? Because
the only time somebody did come and give me something was when I met my father. And I met my father in jail. And he was like, "Nah, I can't leave you here like this." As soon as I met my father, he made sure he flushed all my shit. But most of my time, I did that shit on my own. I was a hustler. I was in there and I had to hustle to make it. That was just what it was. You know what I mean?
So for people who didn't hustle, for people who expect the outside to still continue to take care of them,
you got a long, hard bid. If you're outside, if your team ain't on you, if your team ain't helping you and you do that shit by yourself, that's a long, hard bid when you're still living in the streets. Because for me, when I got locked up, I forget the outside world. It doesn't exist. You can't live in both places. You know what I mean? You cannot live in both places.
How much time do I have before you get a hustle mentality? Like you better
my brother. Have it from the fucking jump when you get in there.
Hear me. You're my brother. You're my lover. Whatever. You get some time. You got 5 years. How much time do I do me, and then for you to get the hustle mentality? Like, do I get you through the first year?
So let me say this: as my brother, if it was my brother, then I'm gonna hold him down. I'm gonna hold him down because I know what it's like to be there and not be held down and have to get it on your own. Okay. So I know what it's like. So, you know what I mean? If you've never been in that situation and don't know what it's like, then you're not gonna understand. You know what I mean? But if when you have a loved one in there, man, hold them down, Slim. They need that. They need that comfort. They need something to keep them going, because I've seen a lot of people in there just gave up hope. Like this old dude, he gave up hope, man. Like, yo, he gave up hope and died on the shitter. He sat on the toilet, he was on the shitter, and they found him on the shitter. You know what? The nigga sat there all day long, dead on the shitter, and nobody fucking noticed. You know what I mean? Because when they came and did the count, he's in the bathroom. And this nigga still sitting on the same shitter 12 hours later. Then when he found him, he was dead, man. He gave up hope, man. He was all alone. He was all alone. He had nobody. He was just tired.
Do I wait for you to ask me to not, or ask me to do, or do I just do it till I, you know what I'm saying? Do I wait for a loved one to ask me for things, or I just send it because I know that they need it?
I think, you know what I mean, and I can't speak for everybody, but you should just do it because they're there and they need help. You know what I mean? It doesn't take a lot. You know what I mean? If a nigga got you can make it happen. You know what I mean? I don't need you to be fucking, you just drop a little bit of money on my books. I'm cool, because if you're in a state jail, you know what I mean, all you can do is drop money on my books. Now, when I get upstate and I get to New York State and I'm in prison upstate now, hold on, that's a different ball game now. You know what I mean? Because now you can send me packages, 35 pounds a month. You can send me a little fucking clothes, little sweatsuits. You can send me my Timberlands. You know what I mean?
Periwinkle.
A nigga in jail ain't walking around with periwinkles on. You know what I mean? But there's certain Timbs that they're allowed to wear, because Timberlands have a metal bar in them. And you have to pull the metal bar out to get them, you know what I mean, and all that other shit. So there's little things. You know what I mean? They give you a list of shit that you can have in there. You know what I mean? And your family can send you. They can send you 35 pounds of food per month. You know what I mean? In New York State. correctional facilities. Where when you upstate, you can get that package of 35 canned goods and all that shit. They have a list of shit you can get. So, you know what I mean? When you got your family, hold them down. How hard is that to buy them some canned goods and shit like that to send to them? You know what I mean? Like, yo, or put a little money. If you gave a nigga $100 a month, right? $100 a month to go to the store upstate, that nigga's gonna live good like shit. He's gonna live comfortable. He'll be able to eat like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because you can cook. You can cook and all your own shit. And niggas you got some real Chef Boyardee motherfuckers in jail.
No,
you know what I mean?
saw
Niggas get
somebody
down,
make cakes and lasagna out of everything though. Like, yeah. Okay.
Respect that, Batman. Respect
say?
that. Batman said, I got a homeboy doing 30. He's almost done. I sent him $250 a month for the last 15 years.
Nice.
I respect that shit.
Nice,
Salute to that.
nice,
That's what I'm talking about.
Salute.
You know what I mean? That's but it's a different lifestyle, man.
Okay, so a family member pleading for help after seeing pictures of his incarcerated brother in an Alabama prison. She says that her brother is malnourished and not getting proper medical treatment, and when she calls, the facility hangs up. They even took her off the visiting list.
That's against the law. You can't just take. Why was she removed off the visiting list?
You can look
that's
at her.
Against the, that's the kind of, you can't take some, like, why are they taking, did she commit a crime?
No. The brother, something's going on with the brother, and their families are trying to find out, and they pretty much are hiding his condition and hiding him from them.
So understand
and
this.
You can look this up.
You become the property of the state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can do shit like this to you. Like, it's crazy, but they can do shit like that to you. You know what I mean? And take and deny your visits. Say you got in trouble. Let's say you got to scrapping with somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah, you locked down. You in the hole. Mm-hmm. If you in the hole, you can't get no visits. You can call the jail. Can't tell you nothing. Tell you he's in solitary. That's all they gonna tell you.
I drove all the way up to Hagerstown to visit my daughter's father, and he did something that day.
And you can't see him.
Yeah, Jay was like, no,
can't see him. You locked down.
Turn around. I was like, huh?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
3 hours. So double back.
Yeah, dead ass, because you did something, you're incarcerated, you lose your phone privileges, so you can't call your peoples and tell them what's going on. You know what I mean? You just there. You know what I mean? It's a different thing, man. You know what I mean? Prime example. So for those that are in New York, and you go on to Rikers Island to visit somebody, nigga, you better be strapped up tight, because the conditions for you as a visitor are just as deplorable as the motherfuckers that live on the island. It's fucked up. It is. You know what I mean? And don't think when you go to like Rikers Island, don't think that you, as a visitor, you won't get strip searched. Because you can, and you will.
As a visitor?
As a visitor, you will get strip searched.
Angela has added that medical has nothing to do with that list.
See?
Wow.
See?
So listen, I don't understand if these conditions are what they are, like how people don't stay out.
Yo, Tweeter, what you know about the paper bag grilled cheese, nigga? You got to do that upstate, because upstate you can do that upstate with the iron. You can do that with the iron upstate, but on the state jail, they're not gonna give you iron.
Do you get visits in state jail?
Yeah.
Okay.
State jails are different than, like, Rikers Island, you get a visit for like an hour. It was like an hour. You know what I mean? You could get a visit. But you know what I mean? But back then, I don't know how it's changed now, but back then it were contact visits. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You could be on a contact and playing some pussy and all that shit. If you did, like I said, you did it right, you get some pussy. That was back then. You know what I mean? But upstate, it's different. Upstate, your peoples can come up that joint, and normally what would happen is if your peoples is coming up far to see you, they'll just get a hotel and stay there for the weekend. So this way they'll come and see you Saturday and Sunday.
Normally did that for a couple years.
You can do that. It makes sense that way. And then when you go on a visit, it's not like you want to visit for an hour. You could be on, like, I know when my dad came to visit me when I was at the end of my fucking tenure, and I was in Hudson Correctional Facility. Right, and that was the retirement jail where you pulled all your time with state and you came down and you was ready to go home. I was at that jail and my dad came and visited me, you know, and 2 days back to back, and both times we was on a visit for 6 hours plus.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So I got to spend some time with him on a visit. You know
what was your longest joint?
My longest stretch, 3.5 years.
So the day that you come out,
I went and caught a new friend. Came out, was home 6 months, caught a fresh one, went back. So
the day that you came out, how far behind would you say you were? How far would you say you were behind? Were you 3 years behind, or did the outside keep you current?
You keep current because, like, yo, you still current with the TV and you got TV, so you can see what's going on in the world for real and how people are moving. You know what I mean? And then new people are always coming in. So you know what I
They
mean. So
bring it in
they
there.
bring it, they let you know, so you can stay current. I think the very first time I caught a charge, and my very first time was 6 months on in C-76.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that first time out, it was like, I had a weird feeling when I got out, because it was my first time ever being locked up. And I got out, I was like, damn, shit is different. You know what I mean? But then after that feeling, I never had that feeling no more when I got out. I was ready to get out that motherfucker. They give you, when you get out, they gave me $40 and a fucking, and a bus ticket.
They
And it was
give
like,
you money?
They gave you $40 and a bus ticket. It was like, and whatever money you had in your commissary, they give you that too and send you on your motherfucking way. There you go.
Imagine a person being there for 25 years and their personal effects was, whatever it was, and seeing that's like a time machine, like a
so you have a person
time
that
capsule.
did. You have a person that did 25 joints and comes out. That's a whole different level of. He's got to relearn and readjust because you know what I mean. You got to readjust to society, and some people just can't, man. That's
why I was wondering, like, if because now I think it's different now. They have social media, they have phones, they have accounts, they have everything. They kind of, I think, to keep the worlds blended. Would you find that to be correct?
Huh?
You think that if you had social media back then and all the stuff that they have access to now, that would have kept you kind of blended with the outside world?
No, it was still the same way. I mean, like, even then, you were still blended with the outside world. It didn't matter. So, like, if you was on Rikers Island, you got to understand, a lot of the CEOs are like homeboys and homegirls that you grew up with in your neighborhoods. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't be surprised if you walk in there. There was a few of them in there that I knew from the streets. You know what I mean? I knew you from the streets. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Oh, shit, you a CEO now? Oh, that's what's up. You know what I mean? And they'll give you this, I got to do my job, man, blah, 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 blah. All right, nigga, whatever. I don't hear that. I mean, bring me something from the outside. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's different. But when you get upstate and you get to them rednecks, and it's different. It's different. Life is better, but the treatment is better. The treatment is a little bit different. I mean, that's all.
Like, different how?
Some of the CEOs, you're going to come across some cool CEOs. Like, I've come across some real crazy cool CEOs, you know what I mean? And you come across some joints that was little pencil dicks, you know what I mean? Like, niggas like me would slap them up in school, and now they became a CEO, and then, just like saying, like, cops. They pussies. They pussy. You know what I mean? And they'll treat you, and their word is law. So whatever they say goes, and you ain't got no choice. You can't fight that joint. You know what I mean? You don't want to get no tickets when you in jail. Shit, that fucks with your good time and all that shit, man. You get sent to the box, and Slim, fuck that.
Right.
Okay.
Would you be willing to trade places in the society with another race?
No.
You think that anybody would raise their hand to trade places with us?
No, they don't.
With black people?
Are you talking about the mountain of Caucasus?
Yes.
If you're talking about the mountain of Caucasus, would not want to trade places with us.
Let's ask Alfredo.
Is Alfredo? I wouldn't want to change. I love being black. You know what I mean?
You
It's a struggle. I wouldn't
be-
want to change. I don't want to be nothing else. But I want to be a black person. That's what it is.
You would. That's the way it is, and
That's
you
the way
wouldn't
it
have
is.
it
I
no
don't
other
want to
way.
be nobody else.
Okay.
No.
You think anybody would trade places with us? Spanish
You probably
people.
have some people out there. Spanish people are the new niggas. What are you talking about? They're niggas too. You realize that?
Just asking.
Spanish and black people, we're the same. We're one of the same. We're people of color. You know what I mean? We're one of the same. This is what it is.
Did you
Look at
know?
Oh shit.
That's a new Cali law that prohibits employers from firing or not hiring workers for using marijuana off the clock.
Huh? Say that again.
New Cali law prohibits
Oh yeah.
employers from firing or not hiring workers for using marijuana off the clock.
And nigga, Cali
Stay
is,
off the weed.
yo, Cali is the fucking shit. Nigga, I salute. I told you I love Cali for a reason. Well, you think that will catch on everywhere else?
So what happens with the drug test? Like you think that it just would ignore a positive marijuana? Hold on, let me get the question out.
Okay, go ahead.
You think that they would just ignore the positive positive marijuana or THC and just look for everything else? You think that because Drug tests are a thing.
When you run the drug test, they're not only looking for just the THC or the marijuana, they're looking for everything else, all the other hard drugs that's in your system. You know what I mean? So now they just look at the THC will be a thing of the past. You know what I mean? The hardest drug test to beat was the hair. You can't.
You can't.
The hair you can't beat. When I was like, they used to tell me, I used to smoke weed heavy back in the days, right? And I was at work, and they was like, yo, you got to go take a drug test. We need you to go pee in a cup. For real? You need me to do it now? Nah, but you got to get it done before the day was out. I bet. So I ran to 7-Eleven and got me 2 gallons of water. And I was a water drinking motherfucker to the point where I was throwing up water. You know what I mean? And I just kept pissing until the shit was just clear.
They would take that sample from you, knowing
they took the sample from me there. They took the sample from me. I don't know how the fuck it is. I passed the drink because some people I've seen do it. You know what I mean? Came back with inconclusive.
Yeah,
and they make you go do it again.
Yeah,
but I passed the drink. And I was like, yes. You know what I mean? And the shit was crazy because after I passed the urine test, I'm standing in the parking lot, sparked up. My boss saw me. I'm sparked up smoking. They're like, nigga, what? It is what it is.
So my question to the listeners and to you. If this was a law in Maryland and you could, because I know the gas company, they wasn't having that shit. I had homies over there that worked over there that got there and somebody hipped them to the fact that they was there with that cup and he doubled back and rolled out.
Yeah,
my homeboy.
Yeah, I know you talking about Champ. You talking about Champ? You talking about Champ?
Casper.
Yeah. So
Sean.
So here's the thing. So if you when you work in a gas company, you know what I mean? They don't tell you. They catch you in the morning when you first come in off your shift. As soon as you walk through the door. Yeah, you got the P lady is right there. So if you got your homeboy in there that's been in there already, and he'll call you and be like, yo, nigga, come in. You can't, so you could call out, but if you walk in the building and leave, they can fire you for that shit. They can fire you instantly. So, you know what I mean? I've seen, well, wait a minute, let me rephrase that. Because I've seen a person with no color skin, with no color of mind.
From the mountains?
From the mountains. Mm-hmm. Come in there and was in the building, had to take a urine test, and left and kept his job. But I ain't gonna say nothing though. I had a person from the mountains, just thinking about top tier called Cassidy, who was giving drugs, giving shots to patients that were in pain, and he would only give him half, and he would take it and give it to himself. A patient said, call all of us, like he was cool. He may rest in peace. He passed away. He was a sickle cell patient, and sickle cell patients get like 6 milligrams of Dilaudid and 25 milligrams of Compazine and then Benadryl. Yeah, for nausea, for it's called a cocktail, right? And this patient kept saying, "Yo, I'm not getting my meds," and we always think, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you want some. Yeah, I'm talking about these are people who do this and never fall. That's high like a heroin. Yeah, right?
So they start this is way before they start giving them the PCA pumps and all that stuff. This is somebody who had to recurring every 4 to 6 hours to get this drug. Mm-hmm. And my homeboy from the mountains will go in there and take half of it out, give it to the patient, and then get himself. Now he thought the patient was this. In a corner, he giving himself the, you know what I mean? He called out and he's like, yo, y'all don't understand. This man has been taking my drugs. And now they started to look at it. A lot of those patients that he had, because LPNs couldn't give narcotics, they had to have an RN cover them. Mm-hmm. So he was their coverage. He would go and do their pushes for him, right? And everybody they start looking at, he had them that had these complaints. They gave him treatment. He let him go into rehab. Now, another little boy who was our homie.
They let him go into treatment? They
let him go in. He had a problem at the job, so they let him go and get better. He still works there to this day. And another little youngin' came in, my cousin, us. He came in, he was snorting coke in the parking lot in his car, and somebody walked by and seen him, and he got fired. Like, he was outside in the car, and I kept saying,
so was this person that still has his job, was he from the mountains of Caucasus?
He was from the mountains.
That's no wonder, because if you're doing that the only way you can beat a drug test, you can beat shit, is unless you voluntarily come to the company and tell them, hey, look, I have a problem.
He got caught.
And then they will help you with said problem.
Yes.
But if you get caught, that's termination.
He got caught. And look, the patient kept saying, he's like, yo, y'all don't know this nigga, blah, 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 keep coming in here. I swear I'm not. We was like, oh, chill. And then when they started to look at the, we got a sure man, like with the man's a cat, they started seeing stuff was missing. They started, the count was off. off, like all that. And he still works there to this day. And I look at him, and I had such an attitude with him. I felt that was the first time I felt racist.
The mountains, yes.
epithets.
Yo, Raquel, yes, the mountains of Caucasus.
Yes.
The mountains of Caucasus, you know what I mean? There is a mountain where they all originated from. The Euros originated from the mountain of Caucasus.
The highest.
The highest of the highest
altitudes.
of Caucasus. You know
If
what I mean?
your job did not stop testing for marijuana, how many of y'all would smoke? Please, a show of hands, or y'all can call us. Tone.
I would get high as fucking giraffes.
Would
pussy.
you?
Just because. I used to smoke. So I can say this now because the gummies I ate weren't THC. So I can still piss clean. So my daughters came home last week, right? And she's like, "Hey, I got some gummies. They're not THC. They're not gonna get you fucked up. But here, you know what I mean? All right, cool." Me and my wife we didn't thinking about this shit. I'm like, well, fuck it. We're home this day, and we decide that we're going to eat said gummies. Thing. So here was the brick on the packet. It said 50 milligrams. So I opened the pack, and she's like, well, I eat one gummy, and she eats one, and she's like, wait a minute. They're probably 25 milligrams apiece. We should eat both.
How does this end?
So
nobody died. Oh my God!
Hold on. So we eat the fun like a dumbass. I listen and say,
this is
well,
so
she might be right.
This is rich.
And I'm like, okay, let's eat the joint. So I'm walking around the house and we doing some shit, and all of a sudden I was like, I just want to sit down now. So I'm sitting down there, and she's sitting in the straight next to me, and we just stuck. And all of a sudden it hit me was like, fuck, I'm high as shit. Sitting there, it's like, babe, I got the munchies. Me too, motherfucker. But niggas didn't want to move. So Kayla comes in from school. Y'all high as shit, ain't y'all?
Hey, T-Mac.
Went on upstairs, left us sitting there. This was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We didn't move out of the fucking chair until 8 o'clock at night. Went upstairs and slept. The whole world didn't hear from me all day long, nigga. I kid you not.
I was high as heck. Listen, Duchess is a pusher, and her friend threw one in my mouth.
You said Duchess is a pusher?
Yeah, a pusher. We was at Torch had a party. This is maybe the middle of last year or whatever. Maybe was it this year? I don't remember. Torch had a party. Duchess was the bartender over there, and she was like, "Hey, you want this?" And I was hungry. I told you this. I was hungry, and I took a piece of this thing, and the girl was, and matter of fact, Sweets too. Sweets was trying to throw it in my mouth. Invictus weekend, they pushers. So I took a piece of this gummy, thinking nothing of it, and I'm drinking too, like my stuff in the cup. I'm drinking too, and now I'm hungry, and I realized I got the rest of this gummy, not realizing this was from the dispensary.
No, you didn't.
Tone. High for 2 days. I don't know how I got home. I think that's the night Siren took me. But what I do remember is going to sit in that car, because I went in there and hit the little code on my door, and it caught myself locking myself in the car, all the windows down. What is that?
You lock the doors, leave the windows down.
High for 2 days. I kept saying, what is going on? Like, didn't even remember doing that till I could not get out the bed. 25 milligrams.
Nigga, it said 50 milligrams on the pack. So her idea was they probably 25 milligrams apiece. No, nigga, they were 50 milligrams apiece. Stuck, looking retarded, nigga. Like,
your president.
Yo, I'm sitting there nodding the fuck off. You ever nod the fuck off so much you start snoring and you hear your own snore? Wake up, what the fuck is that? But I can't move because of my eye, nigga.
Okay,
terrible. Tasha's all your fault, damn it.
T-Mac called me. She had some cookies, and she was like, somebody.
Shit.
I guess
T-Mac had cookies.
Yeah, the
little edible joints.
The person that she bought her house from, I guess they was experimenting with these cookies or whatever. I think that was him, and he ended up bringing some cookies over the house. And she called me on the phone. She's like, "Kiki, got these cookies, and this got this and that and the third. They edibles." And I was like, "She said, well, how much should I take?" I said, "All of it."
No,
I didn't know.
Why did you set her up for failure?
I said, "Eat all of it."
You're not supposed to eat on T-Mac, baby T-Mac. Babe, don't eat all of the cookies again.
T-Mac said she heard the water running in the other room. She ate everything. She heard.
Oh my God.
That baby, look. She said, Kiki, you're not supposed to eat all of it. I was like, oh, I didn't know. She asked me like I knew.
No, you're not supposed to. So I watch certain people eat these joints and will keep snacking on the joint all day long, and they function. Not me. I'm not.
This chick said, my kids are gonna find me dead. How am I gonna? She was scared, like the kids was gonna find her dead. They was gonna tell them, like, your mama dead because she ate a cookie.
Yo, so T-Mac said,
oh,
you gave me the cookies, Kiki, from the girl in the shop.
Oh.
You did it. It wasn't nobody else. You were the pusher. You were a pusher, Kiki. God damn it, man.
Wait a minute.
What? Why? No, nigga.
She gave me the lemon cookie.
You know what I mean? She said, now Sour Patches can kiss my whole ass. That's T-Mac. And she gave me lemon cookies. Were they lemon cookies, Kiki? Oh my God. So Tasha comes to me, was it yesterday, day before yesterday, or something like that, and says, hey, babe, we have one more pack of the gummies left. No, nigga, I don't want them shits right. I just looked at her like, I don't want that shit right now. No.
No, listen,
nigga.
Once you get off of it, get off of the weed. No, once you get off of the edible, it's like I'm not going back there. Like I survived that shit. Not try to know me got a high tolerance. I said, this is what I took when I tried it. And I was look, the arms was radiating. It was I told you the little electricity ball. I swear when I touched my hands, electricity was coming. I saw it. I don't care what you say. And I said, this is what I took. And I said, take a little bit less if you don't really want to, right? And she was like, oh, she didn't feel nothing. This chick ate it. We was in Black Tigers. She was stuck. She was hiding her nipples because she said everything, all the electricity. She's like, oh, she didn't want nothing to touch.
No, really? This is why edibles are not good for everybody.
Adrian said that was me and Invictus snacking all weekend on edibles. I
bet you she has a high tolerance. Just eat an edible and be fine.
No, people eat them as snacks. Like if they weak though, because some people get your money. Like the popcorn, give people money with that. Now, if you give it to me and it looked like Twizzlers and this and the
nope.
I'm not eating that.
I'm done. I don't want it no more. You know what I mean? So like, my wife, she'll sit there. So she made weed butter, like THC butter. Yeah. She got the recipe from fucking Rane, because Rane is our resident weed head. Like, this child smokes, and she nothing bothers her. Okay, Tasha made the butter and watched Tasha put it on her little toast. And eat the fucking edible, and then just sit there and just be like, yeah, I'm chilling. What's up, babe? What's happening?
You have to go somewhere. No. See, you have to go somewhere. You got to be high and go somewhere. That should be super funny.
Nah, that's when I don't want to be like, I'll be like, it's like, you got electricity. Don't touch me because electricity's going to get you. You know what I mean? Nah, nigga, I get stuck, and then I'm just like, so we in Vegas. Fucking Rick. We're in fucking Vegas. My last trip to Vegas, right? And so we go to the little dispensary out there, because in the dispensary in Vegas, all you need is your ID, and nigga, go get what you want. So Tasha buys these fucking gummies called Mary and Berries. Should have known at that point not to indulge. I should have known not to indulge in these gummies. So we're in the fucking room and we getting ready to go out to meet everybody to chill. So nigga, I eat a half of gummy. Go out, meet everybody. We sitting there and we having drinks. Bop, bop, bop. We having these fucking drinks, and all of a sudden I'm sitting there and I'm like, I only had 2 drinks. Why do I feel like this? Damn it, I'm high. So me and her both look at each other and start giggling like shit. They don't understand that I'm fucking high. These niggas is residents. They okay. Nah, nigga, I had to disappear and go get my whole life together. Because being high and the munchies, that's where I get, because nigga, I will eat up a storm and drink everything inside.
Yeah, you a foodie. You got to pick a lane too.
Nigga.
Like you can't be drinking and edible or drinking
ask
and
Rick how Vegas was.
Like you can't.
If y'all see Rick James was, ask him how our trip to Vegas was. the nigga, no. Get away from me. Never again. Never again. Marion Berries. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Tasha still has a couple of them in her fucking drawer, because she was able to, we brought gummies back with us, like edible shit and nigga.
Listen, this was back before that all the stuff became legal. I had to do like my client. He was part of the pop up with the edibles, right? He was way early, like he was one of the very first ones, and he used to come to throw them in the shop, throw them around the shop to kind of see how how they stick or whatever, kind of see what they was hitting on.
Mac lemon cookies.
He gave it to me and I gave it to her, but I used to pass them out to everybody, like try to and put them on the people and all that stuff, right? He had teas, he had all that stuff. And why am I telling you this? I forgot. Well, I forgot why I'm telling you this.
What? See?
Where was it going? I did not have edibles either. I forget.
See, Kiki, even T-Mac said it, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're high.
Yeah, like
it's no forewarning. It's no nothing. You don't get a warning like, yo, you start drinking, you start be like, okay, I'm feeling a little buzz. Okay, cool. It's just all of a sudden, damn, what the fuck? I'm high.
See, and then you got the cotton mouth, and then you just sitting there like you thinking you're saying stuff to people you're not saying. It's like in your brain.
I've had a whole conversation with her and nigga.
And no one said nothing.
Nobody said a word. You know what I mean? And then you be like, huh? What'd you say?
Just look dumb.
Yeah.
You look dumb as shit. Do you find it funny that you can get head from a person before you can get a meal out of them? Why the fuck is that? Like why?
What? Wait.
Yes.
Is that the thing?
Yes. People will not take you to eat, but they will eat you out. I don't understand that. You don't find that funny? That you can get head? No.
Is that a thing?
I'm still waiting for that. I've never heard that shit.
It never happened?
No.
Ty, he's still waiting.
He's still waiting. OnlyFans, TyBradby.com. No.
Wow, really? Somebody's going to really look that shit up.
You ever notice that kids who used to sell candy at school became drug dealers? You ever notice the kids who used to sell candy?
That was obvious.
Was it?
They had a hustling mentality.
I never thought of that.
You never thought about hustling candy at school?
No. I never thought that they would turn into drug dealers. Like
my son was like that. I just get on there. It just hit me now because my son was like that. He would go to candy and he was getting in trouble in school because he was selling the candy to his little friends.
Yes.
Damn it, AJ.
They either become drug dealers or Avon lady.
Oh Lord, nigga, he better not be no Avon lady shit.
Or the other lady with the pink car. Like I wanted that pink car. The makeup lady. I wanted to be. I did try that. Like I just wanted that goddamn pink caddy.
Okay, so Tweeter said, Rico James. When I said Rico James about he has a challenge earlier,
yeah.
Rico James is his Rico James.
Yeah, let's get it.
His challenge is if you eat that chip, you get free pizza for a month at his new business in Delaware. He has
the whole chip.
Yeah, you eat the chip, you get free pizza for a month at his business because he opened up a little pizzeria joint with a little bar and all. It's a nice little spot. I'm trying to get up there to go chop it up with him.
But you have to live there.
No, I don't. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna hit him up and ask him. I'm not gonna eat the chip because I'm gonna watch Kiki eat the chip.
Barring you don't.
We're gonna sit here and watch Kiki eat the chip because we can rush her straight to her hospital and they'll take care of her real good because she's one of them. You know what I mean? And then she's gonna get pizza every month, and I'm just gonna come to her house every other day and try to get some free pizza.
Here's the challenge: eat this chip, do not die, and you get pizza for a month. That's the selling point. Don't die.
So. My whole you just named her Moe, and her name is Moet, and it's left foot. Don't get her started with this bougie Moe shit. We're not gonna do it. You know what I mean?
It's Moe.
I'm gonna pull her in the corner. We're gonna have a whole conversation. You know what I mean?
Mary Kay, that's them. Mary Kay with that pink caddy. I tried to win that joint. People be winning it. I be like, you're lying. I think this just their turn.
That's probably
because you keep it for a year and give it back.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I've seen people with the joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't buy that color at all that.
No, and if you do the same thing that you did and more the next year, you just upgrade. Get like the next year.
See, that's some bullshit. I thought you kept the joint.
No, it's not yours. Give it right back.
Fucking nigga, I'm just lease the shit. Oh well. You know what I mean? He said no milk,
no water.
No water.
What?
Yo, so you run it. Yo, Rico. Yo, shout out to Rico for opening up his business, man. If you in Delaware, man, you need to get down to his pizza shop. You know what I mean? It's like family over there. They be partying like shit. I be watching that joint. I'm going to come through and get some pizza and shit. But, Rico, I'm not eating the fucking chip, dog. I'm not eating the chip. You see, he's like, you got to eat the chip. You can't have no milk, no water, no nothing. You know what I mean? And you just got to be like, yeah, nigga, I ate the joint. But then you get pizza for a whole month.
Okay.
For you niggas that get high and have the munchies, this is a challenge for you.
You will be unhigh.
If you're
once
high,
you eat that joint.
if you're high and you can eat the chip, and last you'll have pizzas, you'll have munchies food for a whole fucking month.
You will be
you're gonna need
you will be unhigh once you eat that chip. Hey Tone, did you all when you used to sell candy as a kid? Did you sell all the candy or say screw it in the last few and just pay for it?
What happened?
Or the kids who sell candy?
What about them?
Did you ever sell candy as a kid?
Nah, because I just
your mom and them didn't give you the fundraiser.
Oh, you talking about the fundraiser
yes.
shit? I did that for a little while. Then my mother got mad and was like, "I'm not selling this shit."
So I'm asking,
Keeping up
did you keep the money? I mean, or lose some of the money, or just at the end of like, okay, they give you 27 bars and you got the last 10, you just can't get off. You just fuck it, just pay for it, or just.
Catherine was not having that.
What was Catherine doing?
Catherine was like, this is what you sold. You're gonna give the rest back. But I want a piece. You can't, nigga. You're gonna send that back.
I would always sell what I could, and then ask my mother, "Can you take this to your job?"
So hold on. Rico said so far 2 people did it and didn't make past 6 minutes.
Dang.
So Ramona said, hold on. She said, Kiki, it was Mary Kay and the girl. They were selling drugs and used the company as cover to wash the money. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then Kiki and then Tosh and then T-Mac said, you don't keep it for a year. You keep it as long as you keep up the monthly revenue. T-Mac said, I ate all the almond bars. Weren't they good, though? Those were the ones that came in the boxes, the candy. We talking about the candy that came in the boxes? Yeah. It was fucked up because my mother had to sell when I got them, and then Ramona started going to school, and Ramona got them, which was too much shit. Then I finally moved on where I didn't get them anymore. Ramona was still getting them. You know what I mean? But we weren't allowed to eat the candy. It wasn't like she would buy some and give us the candy. Fuck no. Catherine wasn't giving us candy.
The ones that would go first were the one with the nuts. Then the caramel ones would go for I think like 3 or 4.
I didn't like the caramel ones though. I like the ones with the almonds in it.
Like the ones with the nuts in it.
I didn't say that. You know what I mean? I like that one, and then I like the all chocolate ones. The all chocolate ones were good. You know what I mean? The caramel ones I just never was.
And the prizes was a piece of shit. You would go there and they would give you a fingernail.
Yeah,
like
they wasn't giving you shit. It didn't matter how much you use because they would advertise all the good shit. You know what I mean? Oh, I want to get
headphones,
that and all that. Nigga,
TV,
you didn't get
you got
nothing.
A frisbee.
A yo-yo, nigga. Nigga, God damn it.
They don't sell yo-yos no more, do they?
I haven't seen a yo-yo in years. Yo, you know what I haven't seen in years? A fucking Slinky. But I think they sell them at Five Below. I'm going to get me a Slinky.
Ain't no, because your kids ain't going to play with it.
No, they won't play with it. That wasn't,
they ain't playing with Jacks. They ain't playing with Twister. They don't
play all the fucking fun games that we used to play. They don't want to play no more.
Is not on if it's not on their phone, you can cancel Christmas.
Oh shit! Nick tweeted said the Nestle Crunch joint was my shit, nigga. That was a good one too. You know what I mean? Do kids even sell these anymore? Do they have them drives, them fundraiser drives anymore for kids? Like, does somebody have kids in school? Do they have?
Yeah, I got right now. The lady in my office has a box of candy.
Do? Yeah, I mean, shoot, you can go right here, out here. In the parking lot sometimes, and they'll be asking for selling kids,
really,
candy and stuff like that.
They still selling you the Krispy Kremes. They don't have to no more. Remember they used to sell them on the corner. Now we got a store, so we got to no more. But Ramona said y'all mama gave up on y'all.
She did. She did.
T-Bag
so I'm not
said
doing that shit no more.
She ate all the almond bars.
See.
I was the candy kid.
Why you say it like I said it? I said I like the almond bars, and you like the one with the nuts in it. You can't say that about T-Mac.
No,
T-Mac didn't like the one with the nuts in it. Oh, see how y'all do?
No.
I see the abuse here, like nigga.
Look, Binky said I was the candy kid and the Girl Scout cookie pusher. Once you can sell the Girl Scout cookies, you
Blue
can survive.
just hit it. Okay, we getting ready to wrap this up. But Blue just hit it. The world famous chocolate chip cookies or the chocolate cookies. You remember in school, you used to get the butter joints? Yeah. Oh, nigga, those was the shit. Where happened to those? I need those.
Dollar store.
I need those back in my life.
Dollar store.
Yeah. But
we was late, so we was late.
We was late.
So we was late.
Y'all didn't notice that we was on the extra 15 minutes? Y'all didn't notice that?
You didn't know that?
See, we didn't jip you the time. Made sure you gave us time. We got high. You know what I mean? Look.
You did. And concussed.
All right, so next week, Kiki, I won't be here.
Nope. No. You said the 17th.
Next week, I will not. Next Monday, I will not be here. I will not be here next Monday. Next Monday, I will be on a cruise ship. I'll be heading towards Honduras somewhere.
So you lied about the time.
I didn't lie about the time.
You told me the
that.
17th.
I said, no, I did not.
You did, though.
I did. God damn it.
wrote
I
the
said,
shit
I'll
down.
be back on the 17th, damn it. No. Look, I told you I'll be back on the 17th.
I got somebody for the 17th. You be here back on the 17th?
I'll be back on the 17th.
Okay, let me call in.
On the 10th, you know what I mean?
Okay.
On Indigenous, what is that?
Indigenous Day?
People? Yeah. I mean, that would be, I won't be here. I'll be on a cruise ship somewhere.
So you don't want to have a white man on Indigenous Day? Is that what
You should have a white man on it.
I should.
You should have the white man on. You should have the white man on.
My usual spot.
And put him in.
He's gonna be in his usual spot.
Yeah, you're not gonna see his face because if you weren't at the live show, you didn't get to meet him. But he was there, and a lot of people was like,
"Oh, my representative was there."
His representative was there.
Random ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Kiki.
I'm Tone. I ain't gonna see y'all next week. I'll see y'all on the 17th. You'll see Kiki next week. You know what I mean? If I'm able to call in, and if I'm somewhere where I can call in, I'll give you a quick call from somewhere, wherever the fuck I'm at.
And before you go, just whisper in somebody's ears. Hold up, we them boys.
No, that's an Underworld song. That's an Underworld song. That is Underworld song. It will never change. It's Underworld song. It's Underworld song.
It was Cowboy.
It belongs to Underworld first and always.
Wiz would say different.
Nigga, it's Underworld song, and that's that. We will not have this discussion. It belongs to Underworld.
How about them boys? Take care. Bye.
Peace. G-Men all the way.